I hope everyone is having a good morning. Welcome on in, end of the week. I hope everyone's had a nice week as well. Good morning, Ratbirds. I hope you're doing well. Good morning, good morning. Let me just quickly, I've got my setup a bit weird on this side, to be honest. I was moving things around and I was like, oh yeah, this looks good. And then I was like, wait a minute, I'm not happy with my fabric, so I had to go back to the other room. Well, I didn't have to, but I chose to go back to the other room and pick out a new fabric. Let me switch screens really quickly. Hello, hello, I hope everyone's doing well. Good morning, welcome on in, we're back. This is going to be the last fan art piece that I make before TwitchCon, simply because I don't have time to start 2 at this point. So this is going to be the last one, and it's the one that I purposefully left till last, because it's the one I'm most nervous about. That being said though, I am feeling a little less nervous about it than I was last night, because I have drawn the base for it that I wanted to draw, and I was worried that I wouldn't be able to draw it in a way that I was happy with, because it is I wouldn't say it's like hyper realistic, because I don't really do hyper realism, but it's like a much more realistic version than I normally would do of a human face. Fear. I had fear. A lot of fear drawing it, but I'm quite happy with how it turned out, and I just had to quickly run, because I was like, I remembered I had this pretty, like, I don't know, what do you call that, like tie-dye? Ish kind of fabric, and I was like, I think that would be pretty good. I wanted a subtle background one, but I feel like that's it's subtle enough without just being white, because originally I was like, oh, I'll just do like a white fabric like this, and it's like, that's kind of boring. I don't know, none of the others have had just white, so do like a little bit more interesting. So that's where I'm at with that. I am going to be doing that today. I don't think I'm going to stream this weekend specifically because I think I'm going to be prepping some stuff. I also need to give myself some time to do a couple things before I leave for TwitchCon. There's a few things I just really want to do. Like, I want to get the stuff ready for the charity event, so that we have at least the promotional pieces out. There's a few other bits and bobs I'm doing behind the scenes that I'd like to get sorted before, so I'm just going to kind of be chipping away at that. I would show it on stream, but I think it's more fun with those sort of announcements to do them off stream and then be like, ta-da! So that'll be my weekend, so probably no streams this weekend, but like, I'll be doing things. I'll be doing arts, hopefully to show you next week. And then next week we'll be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm off. I'm off until about a week, actually. I think I'll be off for a full week. Wednesday to Wednesday, yeah. Oh dear, very exciting, very exciting. Although hopefully I'll be meeting lots of people at TwitchCon and having a good time over there, so should hopefully still be a good time. I can show, well, of course I've got a few things to show you now, actually. First of all, I finished the piece for Miss Uki. I finished it off stream, although we did honestly do the vast majority of Miss Uki's one on stream. Excuse me. I'm just holding it at the moment, so bear in mind, it's being held because I haven't sewn on the back. However, vaguely, that's how Miss Uki's one, oh, the rest of them are gonna fall off my lap. There you go, that's how Miss Uki's one turned out. I really like it. I'm very fond. I was gonna put a little donut up here, but it didn't really fit super well because the top's actually like there, and it was just kind of falling off. So I put like a little red butterfly to match the toadstool vibes at the bottom. This will be pulled a lot tighter, which is why the bead stopped like kind of prematurely right now. It's because it's not pulled tight. We'll get there. We'll get there. It'll all make sense eventually. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how that one's turned out. That was Miss Uki's done. And then today is going to be our last one, purposefully left till last because it's the one that gives me the most fear. And that's the one I'd like to make for Mcroft. Again, these are all secret. Don't tell anyone. I know we have a lot of overlap with a lot of crafting communities, but don't tell anyone. It's all secret. They're holds? What are we holding? Oh, wait, I guess I'm holding the fabric. How you doing, Gromit? Good morning. A little ferret? It took me... Oh, to be fair, I had to take a whole day off streaming because I couldn't work out how to draw a ferret. Reasons I didn't stream today. I can't draw a ferret. It's hard. I needed to sit down and just like yell at myself until I was happy with my ferret drawing, which I am really happy with in the end. Do you want to see the drawing that I've done? So what I've done is I've done like a drawing of Mcroft's profile picture and the one they've used a lot in articles over the years. And I'm going to be painting it on fabric is the goal. Now I have redrawn this. Be kind. Human faces are not something that I do a whole lot of. I did have the reference to hand, but I did also like change a couple bits around, just like the horn shape so that it fit better into a vertical piece. But that's that's the piece we're going to be going for. You can see as well, the box is what the size of the actual canvas is, but because I fold it around the canvas and it's 3D, you need like an extra centimeter around the edge, otherwise you get like a weird cut-off point. Why is it majestic? Well, to be fair, the reference is majestic. 2 seconds, I grab reference and you'll see the reference is very majestic. 2 seconds, look at this. Oh, maybe don't, because that's tiny. Why is it so small? Well, it's fine. You know what? You'll still see it. Look at the reference. This was the reference I used. Obviously, I've drawn it myself, so it's like a little different, but you get the vibes. I think the vibes translate. Ignore the fact that there's no flowers here. We're going to be doing the flowers separately in 3D, which is why they're not on the actual art. We don't need to paint the flowers. So yeah, I'm going to be doing the flowers in a way that I used to do flowers a lot for cosplay, which is you cut them out of a polyester fabric, you slightly singe the edges. Because it's polyester, it doesn't catch fire, it just melts slightly. And then you pop the fire distant underneath the center and it makes the whole thing go shoo, kind of thing, and like curl into the center. So it's really good for making flowers, and I'm going to be doing them like that. I have the polyester fabric to one side in gold. We'll be painting this as well once it's been all shriveled and such. Yes, that's how we'll be doing that. Also, Eoden, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. It's been a hot minute. I hope you've been good. 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 Good morning. Welcome on in. How goes it? Oh, dear Slay. Yeah, honestly. Is that a handsome Sheffielder I see? Oh dear. But yeah, so that's what we'll be doing today. We're going to be painting the majority of it. I will be adding some embroidery for details and extra bits and bobs and stuff like that, but we're not going to be filling them in with embroidery. We're going to be painting them. The reason we're going to be painting it is because Mcroft is a body painter, like body artist, stuff like that. They do amazing pieces. I mean, this is just one of them, but like they do fantastic full body artwork and stuff like that. So we're going to be painting. Also because I wanted to make something for Mcroft, because a couple years ago when we did the Twitchcon cosplay contest, Mcroft was the judge that handled all of the feedback for every single cosplayer. Every single cosplayer's feedback came from Mcroft. So like all the feedback that I took like post convention, like after we got home and they'd sent us the emails and stuff like that, all of the information we got was from Mcroft, who spent their time, which I still stand by this today. I believe Mcroft got COVID at TwitchCon 2022, and literally they had COVID, and as soon as they were better, they immediately wrote all of our feedback and sent it out so that we weren't waiting too long, which was incredibly sweet of them, considering I think we knew they were ill. And yeah, a lot of their feedback for me was, you're using a lot of the same color fabric and it doesn't really show all the details when you're on stage. You can use fabric paint and things like that, and she gave me a few methods of doing it to kind of create more dramatic shifts between the fabrics so that all of the details stand out and pop more on stage. And it was really good feedback. You know, when I look back at the videos, I'm like, yep, she's right. She's not wrong. And as someone who is very detail oriented, that was also perfect for me. Mcroft also didn't know what my disability was, but knew that I was disabled because I had to mention the stuff with the visor. And yeah, so kept factored that in when it came to my feedback and gave me a few different ways I could do it, either by hand, with machinery, stuff like that, which was also really sweet. She didn't have to do that, and it was really kind that she did. So I had like a big paragraph of stuff that I could work on, and it was wonderful. Really lovely feedback. So I wanted to make them the fan art. Hell yeah, as a thank you. And I wanted to do predominantly painting because that was what their feedback to me was. But that's also why I've been most nervous about this one, because fabric paint dries so goddamn quickly. I am just like, ah! And so anything where it's like you're wanting to get more tones and shades into it, like, whoo, because you can blend, of course you can blend, it's paint, but like it dries so quickly. So your window for like blending is like, oh dear, but you can layer it up quite a few times, so it's not a huge massive issue. Oh, but at con last weekend, oh, I hope your con was good. Hell yeah. Also, Astrid, good morning. And Power, good morning. I hope you're both doing well. And Hoy, good morning, and thank you for the hydrate. How goes it? Oh, damn. Oh, only like 2 minutes is wild. Yeah, it dries like really quickly, like scarily quickly. And so you just have to go. Dear. This was the same as a guy. Well, it was a woman who said that, and yes, but no, they didn't say I made it with my feet. They just said I made the cosplay without the use of, like, the full use of my hands, which, the thing is, I will say, language, they are not first language English. I think there was probably a bit of a miscommunication there between us, where it's like, she was probably like, you know, I mentioned that I couldn't use a lot of heavy machinery. So basically, she asked why I'd done something in a specific way by hand. And I said, I can't use heavy machinery because of my disability. And I think she took that as, I can't hold the machinery, so I must have some issue with my hands, when the reality is I can't see well enough to use the machinery. So it's not safe for me to be using, like, band saws when I have, like, a very altered perception, because I could very easily hurt myself. And I would never want to show that on stream either. So yeah, no, I think there was just that, like, language miscommunication of she understood that I couldn't use machinery for some reason, but I also didn't want to go deep into what my disability is, because I never do when it comes to judging. In fact, I never like to bring it up at all, because I don't like the idea that if I did do well in judging, that people might just feel sorry for me because I'm disabled. I don't think in reality in a high level cosplay competition that would actually ever happen, but it's always that, like, feeling at the back of my mind that if I do well, is it just because they feel sorry for me or from pity or something like that? So I tend to just not say it, but because they did specifically ask, there was a couple of techniques I did by hand which are unusual to do by hand, and I had to explain, like, the reason is I can't use this piece of machinery safely because of my disability, and that's basically what I said. That. So I didn't go into any deeper into it than that, because I was like, I don't want to. Yeah. Hein is always fine. But I like Ho-Hein. It's so fun to say. Dear. I can call you just Hein if you prefer, but Ho-Hein is so fun. Dear. No, you're fine. It's been a rough few days. Bless you. I hope the weekend is nicer to you then. Bless. Also, Dice, good morning. Night. Oh, go get some good sleep. Go look after yourself. Thank you for popping by. And Mossy, good morning. And Seth, good morning. Happy Friday, and hope you're all doing well today. And hope you know just how loved and valued you are. Oh, bless you. I hope you're doing well, Cirque. I hope things are going good for you. I hope the world is being kind to you too. Welcome on in. We're going to be doing some fabric painting today. I am nervous, but my thought process is, if it goes wrong, it's fine. I can just do it again. You know, if I get the end of my, like, the piece today, and I'm like, I'm not happy with this, I can just do it again, because the majority of this piece is painting, and fabric paint dries really quickly. So if I don't like it, well, start again. Start it again. Dear. How do I just go? Oh, you got released from hospital? Good. I hope you're feeling okay. I hope you've got the whole weekend to recover and you can feel better soon. Dear. Ohayo gozaimasu. Honk honk. How's it going, Shifty? Good morning, I hope you're doing well. So I don't know why I read that like that. Read it with full voice break. All right, been bumping my favorite Sayed songs. Oh no, oh dear. That makes sense. It's patronizing when people give you a leg up because of your disability, and demeaning if they look down on you because of it. So yeah, probably safe not to go into detail with judges, exactly. And again, there's nothing against the judges in this case or any other case, and I do think generally in a high level cosplay competition, it would probably never happen, but because it's always that, like, little demon in the back of your mind where you're just like, ooh, I should probably just not say, and so I just don't really. The only thing that I ever put on forms is that I can't do flashing lights if they don't have it in the rules, that there is no flashing lights on stage. And if they don't mention it, I'll just be like, hey, are there any strobe lights on stage? I do need to know that. But that's like a very normal one, I think, for people to ask for many reasons, and I don't think it narrows things down too much. But yes, otherwise I just prefer not to say too much. Just prefer to keep it quiet and pretend not to know. Dear, waking up with a coffee! Working on, oh, what cosplay? what cosplay? What cosplay are you making? Dear, I have 2 days bed rest before I start my new job. I hope that the bed rest does its job and you feel better by Monday then. Good heckin' luck. Oh dear, arigato, bruv. It's very fair. You managed to sort 2 cultures in 3. Who is Ari? Arigat! I see. Oh dear. I'd like to see you. Oh my god! Oh, bless you. It won't be 100%, but it should be a lot better. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear that you're on the mend at least. It's good. I can recognize when I'm feeling sad, and I can have that, and it passes by, and it's okay to feel sad as long as you don't stay there. Honestly, you're so right. Sometimes you just need to ball your eyes up and eat some, like, a whole tub of ice cream, and then, yeah, Sometimes you need that. Although if you don't have that closure on things where you can properly bawl your eyes out into a tub of ice cream, as stereotypical as it is, although for me it's normally a cake. If you don't have that moment where you can do something like that and it all just festers, it's 10 times worse. Oh dear. Yep. Oh dear. I hope you get some rest. Yeah, I hope you get some rest soon. Take care of yourself. If you do need to pop into Lark at any point during stream to go look after yourself, obviously, I think you know the drill by this point, but yeah, just head off. You're all good. But yeah, today, last piece of fan art. I am... Do you want to see everything we've made so far? You want to see? You want to see? You want to see? You want to see everything we've made? You want to see everything? You want to see it like a little... Actually, I can't show you one of them because it's drying downstairs, but that's fine. That's the one you haven't seen at all yet. There's one that I've made off stream specifically because I love our mod team, but they are trolls and I don't want to mention this one today. So there's one that I haven't shown on stream, but it's not because of you guys, it's because of our lovely mod team that we love so much but are kind of trolls. So I haven't shown you. Don't want to see, I won't show you that. So there's one that you haven't seen, that one's downstairs though, but that's fine. I can show you that one another day. Oh dear. Checking the list of like 20 I'm working on today. I've heard many good things about that game. Many good things. Dear, one Candice Gustavus in a baguette outfit. It's a traditional mime outfit with a baguette tied to the back. Simple, easy, which I need. Plus, I'm quite excited to finish. Moon Knight, Aragon from Lord of the Rings, to name a few. Hell yeah, my god, you got a few on the go. All right, let me switch you to this screen. Welcome to my mug of tea. Well, you've seen Vile a few times. We'll show you Vile again. This one was for Vile. I like it very much. There was our first one we did. Yippee. That was our first. The rest of them are not properly backed still because even though I keep saying that I'll do it, I haven't. I haven't done it. I still am very pleased with Starries. Like, I'm so pleased because horses are hard, right? I know that we have like the horse meme here, but horse shapes are difficult. And I'm really pleased with that horse embroidery at the top, or I guess it's like a Pegasus unicorn, but you get the vibe. Like, no, stop falling off the desk, please. All right, I'll put you there. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I'm really pleased with the painting at the bottom as well. Like, it actually blends pretty heckin' well. I like the little subtle blue parts around where the blue is. I think that's really fun. And I really like the beat. I'm just really happy with them all, honestly. It's been so nice to it's nice to make things in full consideration of people that you look up to. It's really fun. I'm really enjoying it. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it when it's over. After that one was Kelly's, I believe. I'm trying to show them in the order that I made them, which also none of these are mounted. So yeah, you know, that's fine. Kelly's has the highest level of embroidery in them, which meant that this took quite a long time, but I'm really pleased with it. I also think it does look like a Balatro card, which is what I wanted. I wanted Balatro card, and I think I've got Balatro card, and I'm pretty happy with that. I think this one's gonna look really good once it's tied properly in the back. After Kelly's was Babu's. There we go. Babu's has, like, comparatively to Kelly's, a much simpler background, to be fair. A lot of a heck in applique, though. This one's going to look a lot different once it's actually, like, tied in the back because it's so thick at the bottom. Like, it needs to be properly, like, wrangled in. But I'm still really pleased with it. Also, this took so much longer than I thought it would because all of their faces are embroidered. I don't know how obvious that is on camera, but every single dog's face has like a little embroidery on it. It's really subtle stuff. Like, it's not a hell of a lot, but like it's enough that it took a really long time. Also, I need to have a good cough. 2 seconds. Excuse me, I just needed to die quickly. I'm back, returned from death. The next one after Bear Boo was Chocky, Chocky's is actually, I think because of the space fabric is really thin. It's weird, it feels like one of the thinnest ones, but it's actually got like the most fabric in it. But I think it's just because specifically the background fabric was so thin. But yeah, Chocky's, which I'm really pleased with the background fabric on this one. I think it worked really well. Like, the embroidery is a little simpler. I think the half kind of see-through paint looks really good on all of the mascots. and I'm very pleased with it. I think this one probably looks the most like the movie poster as well, which I kind of wanted them to look like. I wanted them to look like little movie posters themed after the streamers. So I think that one fits that probably the most. And then our most recent one, which we finished off stream like yesterday or the day before, which was for Uki, which looks like this, which I had to literally cancel the stream for because I couldn't draw a ferret. And here's a ferret. Oh dear, another one that's gonna look quite different once it's properly like tied in the back, because this is very loose because there's so much fabric there, but I really, really like them. And then today we're going to be doing a majority painted one for Mcroft, which is going to be a full face. This is the one I've been nervous for. This is one I purposefully left till last because it is predominantly fabric painting with applique, and I have fear of that. Oh, let me catch up on chat. I'm sorry, I'm behind. Oh dear. Gonna try and find your embroidery stuff? Hell yeah! And your unfinished cosplay project. 2 birds, 1 stone, innit? Also, yep, the rumors I need to mount. Many. Val's the only one I've mounted. You're so true. Oh dear. 11-foot Leshy from Witcher. Hell yeah! Also, backshots for Cthulhu. I mean, if Cthulhu asks, I mean, if they ask, I mean, I could probably manage a few. I mean, they're not going to be super exciting though, because 2 seconds, I'll show you vials. They just kind of look like this. And if you like that, it looks like that. Also, Lovey, good morning, and Posh, good morning. How you both doing? Welcome on in. We've just been going through because I'm going to have a total of 8 fan arts that I've managed to make before TwitchCon, because today we're starting the last one. We just won't have time to make another one since they take about a week on average to make. So yeah, last one today, last one, and then I should have 8 total. I was embroidering moss and mushrooms. Oh, I love that. Yes, perfect message. How you doing, Zodiac? Good morning. Happy Friday. Oh my god, your TwitchCon is already... I know, it's next week. Next week, I'm going to be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm gone. And then I'm gone. I'm so excited, but it's so close. Oh, dogs, thank you. I love them all. The ferret is big success. I also am very pleased with the ferret. I like all of them. But yeah, we managed 8, which I think was about how many I thought I'd manage. I would have loved to have made, honestly, double that amount because I'm meeting so many people, and there's so many people that I would love to make things for. It's just, yeah. It's unfortunate, but the crafts I do are very slow. Exceptionally slow, which means, yeah, they take around a week each minimum. This one will probably be the quickest we make because it's predominantly painting, and again, fabric paint dries so quickly, but it's still slow. And yeah, this is our goal. So our goal is we're going to be painting this, which is, again, taking a lot of the canvas to be fair. I'll have to trace it onto the fabric first, but then we will be going for a slightly more realism. So I got not full realism because I am a cartoon bean at the end of the day, but like even in the way that I've drawn it, a little bit more realism. And then we are going to be making the flowers using a method where you singe the ends of polyester fabric and it makes it like all crumpled up and really cute. And I think that'll actually match the reference really, really well. And then we'll be putting like the flower crown here, which is why there is like really strong cutoff and nothing there. It's because all the flowers are going to get sewn in there. And we're going to add lots of beads, add lots of 3D elements and stuff like that. So we have like a proper like sparkly crown. But yes, the bit that I'm scared about is the face because painting at this scale is hard. Fabric paint dries in seconds, so blending is really difficult. You also have to layer it up multiple times, which means you might be really happy with your first pass, and then the second pass is like, no, this isn't good anymore. So yeah, there's feelings and things I'm thinking about. Oh dear. Yep. I like them all through mouse. So they're amazing. And ferret. You're going suitcase shopping, or we're gonna be testing us. We got a couple. We got really big suitcases that we use for cosplay, but then we have got one smaller one, and we're hoping we can just fit everything in the small suitcase because we just don't want to lug around a big suitcase. Oh dear. We went to bed at 7 AM because I support merch making. I was up till 2 PM and it was really back. I'm so glad you're enjoying it though. Hell yeah, lovey. I'm going. Also, thank you for the PS. I appreciate it. Just as Rebecca woke up, 7 AM waking up in the morning, gotta get dressed, gotta go downstairs, gotta get on my computer, gotta make isopod merch. I love doing skin. See, I'm a cartoon person, right? I like goblins, I like creatures. I don't really do a lot of human shapes, and I definitely don't do a lot of blending. Like, I prefer like super saturated colors and stuff like that. And so this is like very not how I normally art. I don't art in a very painterly style, or put it like that. That's just not my jazz. I like a good solid color, very bold. Well, I like a nice contrasting highlight, normally in something neon that doesn't match the rest of the design. And yeah, that's how I like to do art, fun. But this is a lot more detail orientated than I'm used to, and I have fear. I have some fears. You like jazz? Yeah. Oh, I got sent by Crip in a Box a great. Do you want to see it? Speaking of you like jazz, would you like a meme? Oh dear, 2 seconds. Crip in a Box sent me a fantastic meme. It's very flashy though, so if you can't do flashing lights, don't click it. If you can't do flashing lights, don't click it. I'm going to even write it in chat. Flashing, not flights. Flashing lights. Have this. Have this. Stop. Have that. Have a little bit of that. Just for you, but there's flashing lights. You like jazz? How is Coconut, by the way? It went really well. I actually am really pleased with it. I'm very pleased with it. I've got it currently, it's at the hype train sound alert, so like if a hype train starts, it plays the entire thing, because I didn't have space in my sound alerts, and also it's really long, so I was like, there you go. If a hype train starts, you're all gonna be cursed. maybe distract everyone from donating more. There you go. Get punished. Oh dear. But yeah, it was good. It was really good. My voice was exhausted, but I had a really good time. Be bold, you can do it. I'm here to give advice, get if intimidating. Nah, we'll work through it. That is why we left this one till last. So I've kind of been spitballing some stuff. But the reason I left this one till last is because I have done fabric painting with every single piece we've done so far, from really, really detailed parts to sweeping backgrounds to like animal parts and stuff like that, to blending and everything. We have done them on every single piece, specifically so that when we got to this one, I felt actually like I was in a pretty good space. So that's what we've done. I am still nervous about this one compared to some of the others because it does leave my comfort zone of embroidery a little bit more. We will be embroidering over the top of it and adding detail and texture, but like not to the extent of the others. However, we left this till last. I knew I was going to make one for Mcroft basically from the very beginning, and I left this one till last so that I could practice on every other piece. Oh dear, because it's a masterpiece. Is it not? Credit to Crip in a Box, because like, I didn't find it, Crip did. And they sent it to me at like, what, 10 PM last night or something? I was like about to go to bed and I was like, this is a lot of energy for I'm about to sleep, but it was also really, really cool. So yeah, that's what our goal is. Our first thing that we'll need to do is the same as like with other pieces. We're going to need to trace this onto our fabric so that we have an outline that we can kind of work within. It is the, again, ironable fabric pens, so I can just iron it off afterwards. When are they streaming? I don't know when they're streaming. I don't know. I don't know when they're streaming. They seem kind of busy. I'm not sure. Or when am I streaming? Because I'm never streaming. I don't stream. You've got the wrong person. I'm not a streamer. Oh, that was a horrible noise when getting out the light pad. Oh. There we go. 2 seconds. I also just need to get this in a hoop. I need to get this in a big hoop. And I only want one layer, and then I'm gonna double it up for later. But for now, one layer. Oh dear. And this should get the vast majority. Oh, sorry. This should get the vast majority of the design in it. I might miss some of the bits right at the top, but that's fine. I can come back for those because those are background bits. I'd rather get the main of this in first. You know what I'm making? I'm making blapple noises. Blapple, god damn it. Rubbing off on me. How dare. Illegal. Oh dear. Externally I'm in my 20s, and externally I'm in my 20s. Externally, Full brain malfunction. What? What are you saying? I don't understand. Oh dear, yeah. Externally I'm in my 20s, internally I'm in my 80s. An old soul. Dear. Oh, this is a weird, that's a weird, okay, this is a big piece of fabric that I'm currently dealing with that I do not need to deal with right now. I could have it be smaller. Let's make it be smaller because, yes, it's annoying to deal with it when it's this large. It's just gonna get in the way. So we're gonna shoof, 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 and then shoof, 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 and shoof. There we go. Some good shoof action. Meow, good morning. Meow. How goes? I hope you're doing well. Also, meow. Thank you so much for the hecking 7 months. That's very kind of you. We're working on probably the last piece that I can work on before TwitchCon, which is going to be for Mcroft. Shh, don't tell them it's a secret. It's mainly a secret with some of these people because they just don't know if I'm going to be able to meet everyone. What are the chances of meeting all heckin' 8 people? I feel like pretty low. Maybe I should make like a bingo card. TwitchCon bingo card? Maybe I should do that anyway? Maybe I should do that anyway? TwitchCon bingo? What would be on your TwitchCon bingo card? Oh dear. I don't know. I kind of, now that I've said it, I'm like, wait a minute. I kind of want to do a TwitchCon bingo card. Oh dear. I have a throw pillow with a similar look. It's like, I have some that are like tie-dye batik style fabrics and they're gorgeous. I will say they're all gorgeous. A lot of them are quite dark though, which makes it very difficult to like trace designs onto. I've been using like interfacing and tracing onto that and then stitching it in sort of thing. But I still like this. I still like these ones, and these lighter ones work really well because I can just, you know, do the design straight onto it. Is that good? It's maybe not as tight as I'd like it to be. The thing is, my finger is actually falling off. Embarrassing. IRL, where's Wally? I mean, that's kind of what it's gonna feel like, I think. It's no. It's IRL, where's Wally? I don't know what the bloody hell most of the people I'm trying to meet look like because so many people I watch are faceless streamers or use VTuber models. So I don't even know what most of the people I'm looking for look like. It's where Wally, but like, what does Wally look like? I don't know. Oh dear. Like out of all the people that I'm meeting, I am one of the there's a few people that I do know that show their face, like Chocky, Uki, Bearboo, but a lot of the people that I'm meeting do not show their face, and I don't know. I don't know who I'm looking for. I'm gonna need them to find me. I'll become Wally. TwitchCon bingo pincushion? Yes, TwitchCon bingo pincushion. When you say the name of the person you make art for, I can only think of Michael from Sherlock. That would be quite funny. That would be quite funny. I am down for bingo. What would you put on a bingo card, Posh? Oh dear. I think... Okay. I mean, there's some that I can think of that would be pretty much givens though, like be in someone's IRL stream. That would be probably a good one. Be in someone's IRL stream. I think you're probably gonna get it, but you gotta have a few on there that are a bit easier, right? You can't have like all complicated ones. Be in someone's IRL stream by accident. Oh dear. There we go. Getting norovirus. You don't know that one until a few days later though. Where's streamer? Deadpool cosplay? I don't know how many people will be cosplaying at TwitchCon. They have a thing with their name on, I don't know, TwitchCon etiquette. That's true actually, yeah. I think, well, you'll have like the badge around your neck that I think will have your streamer name on it. Everyone catching flu or virus, yeah, everyone died. Mass outbreak. Announcement of app feature that should have been implemented months ago. They have got the app, haven't they? I've got the app now myself because I've signed up for a couple of meet and greets, Mcroft being one of them. Do you do meet and greets at conventions, Posh, or no? Because I've never done a meet and greet before. This is my first time ever applying for one. I don't know if I'll even get it, but I've taken the first step and actually applied for one of them to like meet someone. We'll see how that goes. I might be too anxious on the day. For bingo, somebody give me fan art. I don't think anyone's gonna give me fan art. I'll give other people fan art. Oh dear. I gotta set up a model soon. Ooh, exciting. How would one do a jelly cosplay? I think I like when people do like jellyfish cosplays with the umbrellas and stuff. I always think that's a really like chill kind of cosplay because you just kind of hold it above you and look cool and nice behind below it. It's like a chill vibe. I mean, it's definitely been done before, but like, you know, it works. It works, and if it ain't broke, you know. Dear. Someone being taller. Oh, someone being taller or shorter than you thought. That's a good one. Oh, see, I know I want to just talk about this. I'm like, I could trace this, or I could just keep yapping. I'm trying to avoid it. I'm woeful at 3D stuff. The best time to make jelly fan art. Shroom hat. I've made a shroom hat. I like a good shroom hat. That was one of the first things I ever made on Twitch. It was the second thing. No, it was the first thing I ever finished on Twitch. Was I made. I'll see if I find it. Want to see an old jelly picture? Very old picture of me. This was the first thing I ever made on Twitch though. Like first, which was a Shinotic costume, and I made a massive mushroom hat. You're gonna show me my pictures? I also edited it so that there was 2 of me in one picture. So these are both me. I just didn't want to be alone. It was the pandemic, listen. Look at my massive shroom hat. I have it downstairs. It's now just a cushion in the house because it's so big. Yeah, big old head cushion. Hell yeah. I just didn't want to be alone, so I edited it so there was 2 of me. My leg is a slightly different color in one because the lighting changed as the day went on. You know how it goes. We did our best. Oh dear. I'm kind of asking if you're friends with a giant mythological squid, like the Kraken. Oh, like, oh, are you friends with Cthulhu? That's me, I do that. Did I have a model of my face? Nice. I've been to a few, but when it comes to meeting streamers, I just try and stay in the same mindset I have of working in a recording studio. They're just people. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm only applying to meet people that I have something that I want to say to them, because otherwise I'm like, I can just watch them from afar and I'm quite happy with that. But like Mcroft is someone that I really want to meet again, because they were one of the judges of the 2022 Twitchcon cosplay contest, which I was in, and they were the one that handled all of the feedback to all of the contestants. So all of the people that got feedback from Twitchcon 2022 in Amsterdam was from Mcroft, and I think she worked really, really hard because the feedback that I got was absolutely fantastic, and it's stuff that I still use to this day with cosplay. Like, it's influenced the direction that I've taken things in so much, and it's made me push myself so much that I really, really appreciate it, and I wanted to go to the meet and greet so I could tell her that. But specifically, one of the things that she kind of put in her feedback for me was I do very detail-orientated needlework, which I do. I like embroidery, beading, sequining, all that kind of stuff. And she suggested if I'm using a lot of the same fabric behind it, to start painting and emphasizing some of the fabric, because otherwise all the detail gets lost, especially on a stage. And she's very right, it does. So I've been doing that ever since, and I thought it'd be nice if I fabric painted a piece for her as a thank you for all the content and the you know, a really, really excellent advice, but also just to be like, this is the advice you gave me and here I am doing it, fabric painting, yippee. But like, there's a lot of streamers that have meet and greets that I really like, but I have nothing to say to them, like specifically like that you know, other than I like their streams a lot. So I only gone for a couple where it's like I have something that I would want to say. Yeah, Mcroft one of them. Ah dear. So it's easy. Adults yanking into cosplay without asking. I know, mood. That's an awesome head cushion. Thank you. It kind of is. Cthulhu flat me. I love the stream fit. Thank you. That was yonks ago. Very long time. My favorite weirdo ministry. How you doing? Good morning. I'm assuming you mean Blapple though, right? Yeah, favorite weirdo. It's gotta be Blapple, right? Make sure you get close enough that they can hear you. I know, Mossy, I know. Luckily, I will say I do have a pretty loud voice, especially when I'm nervous. The more nervous I get, the more high-pitched I get, which you can tell when I'm agitated. I get higher and higher pitched. So yeah, I am I don't know if you could tell from stream. You know, it's really subtle, I want to think. I'm actually quite a loud person. Not as loud in real life that I am on stream. You know, there is that. I tone it down. But like, I'm still pretty loud. I mean, you are right, and I wouldn't want to be too far away, because if I'm too far away, they're definitely not going to hear me. But yeah, I definitely have the advantage of being kind of loud. Alright. Oh, I hate this bit. The hairpin tracing always stresses me out because it doesn't even matter that much. Like, if I do a bit that I don't like, I can just iron it and it will disappear. But the fear of that, you know? Of like, what if I do a bit that I don't like? I don't know. Oh dear. Yep. Oh dear. Should be a Twitchcon this year, going with my stream friend. Yippee! Hell yeah! Very heckin' exciting. Well, if you see me scream, I won't be able to tell otherwise. I don't know what anyone looks like, but if you see me, you're more than welcome to yell. And if I don't hear you, it's nothing personal. Oh dear, but don't scream at me if you see me. Oh dear. We have also got a TwitchCon chat. Oh, actually, I meant to discuss this in the earlier, and I forgot. If you're going to TwitchCon 2025 European, help! We have a category in the Discord for TwitchCon, and I have just popped in there the plans for brunch, because we are having a little brunch meetup on the Sunday. That is basically just a meetup outside the convention. It is about a 10-minute walk from the convention center, or from Rotterdam Ahoy. So it's like only a very short walk away. And on the Sunday at about 11 a.m, probably for anywhere between an hour to an hour and a half, myself and some community members are meeting for a brunch, just because the convention gets quite busy and there's a lot of stuff that's happening, and it would be nice to meet some people. The other thing is, a few people are only coming for the Saturday, so we have some people going, like, we're only at TwitchCon on the Saturday, meeting on the Sunday to get like a brunch together. Yeah, for funsies. So we have that going on. It'll only be for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, because I'm sure a lot of people will be going to panels and other things. But we have that going. Hell yeah. Very exciting. Very exciting. And again, just like, it's a nice opportunity to have it away from the convention as well. For anyone who's not necessarily going to the convention on the Sunday, but would like to join anyway. I think Star said they might join, we'll see. Because Star is only going on the Saturday. You didn't think it'd be that hard to remember a day, would you? You'd be wrong, it's incredibly hard. Yeah, so we're doing that, which is very exciting. Oh dear. Twitchcon 55, really old school gamers. Well, that would be, yeah, that would be, God. You think Twitch will still be going in 2055? What do you think? Because I feel like things have like a relatively short lifespan often on the internet. Or do you think it'd be like Twitch will still exist, but it'd be in its completely different capacity? I wonder what live streaming will be like in, how many years is that? 40 years? No, 30 years. What will live streaming be like in 30 years? Oh dear. I'd be curious. I mean, I guess there's no way to answer for sure. We don't know, but it is curious. Ah, dear. There we go. And get that in there. Get this hair here. This space up here, I'll probably just do a kind of a darker version of the horns, because again, we're going to be putting a lot of applique over the top. So I do not want to put any details there, because it's all going to get lost anyway. And there. I'd really like that to go a little lower, but we will go with what we have for now. So I'm just getting my references. Apologies, I must just double check the references. There is like a V here. And then, there we go. Reference. Well, Twitch, I'm sure will be around 15 years from now. I mean, Twitch has been around, well, it was Justin TV. When did Justin TV start? Was it like 2007? Or was it earlier than that? Or was it later than that? I wasn't watching Justin TV in 2007, I will say. I think I sort of became a fan of live streamers around 2010. And again, that was like back in the day when people would do like YouTube videos to advertise their Twitch streams that were going live and stuff. So a different time. And I think it became, when did Twitch become Twitch? Oh, was it like 2013? It went from Justin TV to Twitch? Or 2014? I think it was 2013. I could be wrong. My timelines could be all over the place. Oh dear. June 6th, Twitch turns 14. Really? Oh yeah, because Justin TV would have been 18, but yeah, Twitch is 14. Okay, that makes sense. So it was, oh wait, it was earlier than I thought that's the case, 2011. My gosh. Also, Added Shadow, good morning. I'm slacking, I moved my computer desk, but I still have to wipe down my PC and other stuff before putting in the new location. Oh, Added Shadow, how you doing though? I hope you're doing good. Good morning. This is probably the last fan art we'll have time to make before TwitchCon, and it's predominantly painted. And it's also a little more realistic than I normally do. So I'm a little nervous, but that's fine. I'm excited nervous. I also have as many shots of this as I like, so if I don't like it the first time, I can always remake it. Oh dear. I'm very, very pleased with all of the fan arts we've made so far. So hopefully this one I can be just as proud of, but listen, we're not gonna be too stressed about it. We'll give it a good shot. Oh dear. Doodle looks great, thank you. Doodle. Well, it is kind of like a very simplified version of what we're doing. It's my sketch for painting. Yeah. I do try and keep it relatively simple, because otherwise when I trace it, it's just like, huh. I've made an absolute nightmare, it turns out, to trace. Oh gosh, how do I even do this? How do I trace? Who knows? So yeah, I've made it a much simplified version so that I can trace it easily, so I don't have to suffer. I've definitely done it before. I think I've even done it doing this, where I've made like a slightly too detailed piece to trace, and then it's like, the entire time. Okay, is that everything? Let's see. I think that is everything, right? I don't see anything that's missing right now. I think that's there and ready. I think that's there and ready to go. I can see it well enough, and I should be able to paint that just fine. Oh, okay. It's fine, we got this. We can do this. Fabric painting. Fabric painting is my passion, and I've been practicing a lot, so that I can do stuff like this. And I will do stop flashing me! I will do stuff like this. Ah, dear. June 11th. Oh, really? Don't say that. I am doing okay. Job hunting. Oh, is what it is. And oh yeah, you're going to Twitchcon? Yeah, next week. Yeah, I'll be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm off. Twitch was around for a year or two before it was bought and merged. Yeah, that's also true. Actually, that might be. I was gonna say, because I thought it was like 2013 for some reason. Maybe that's why. Also, Marcus, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Hope your Twitch experience is great this year. I'm really excited. I'm really excited. And Celestia, good morning. New discovery going on my Sunday? My God, I've got nothing on. Hey, listen, go enjoy yourself. You only live once. How do you know I'm flashing? Stop flashing me! Stop it! No more flashing. Get it out of here. Not a single flash. Not allowed. Okay. Should I put a backing on this now? I probably should, shouldn't I? I probably should put a backing on it now, before I start painting it, since I think the paint will kind of mush it together anyway. Oh dear. There we go. Oh. Alright. All the Flash cosplayers. Aww. Sorry, guys. No more Flash. No more. I need this quite high, actually. Probably to about there. Oh, actually, no, maybe I don't need it that high, actually. I'm not sure. Actually, maybe it's fine as it was. And then I need to put it, like, basically back exactly where it was. It's a little annoying, but that's okay. Is it gonna fit? Oh, wait, really? For real? Oh my God, it does fit! Yippee! I didn't see that coming. Joy! another month, George. How are you doing? Good morning. Oh, come on in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Ah, dear. Hell yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, dear. Good morning. Thank you so much for the heckin' 53 months. Jesus Christ. Also, Solemn, thank you for the gift. You don't have to do that. That's very sweet of you. Also, good morning, Solemn. How are you doing? Welcome on in. I hope you're doing good. My partner said they got you some real British food, and then they had... I know what they've done. And then they handed you a big bowl of Chinese. Yeah. No, they are right. Proper British food, innit? That's true. That is how it goes. That is so accurate. Oh no. No. We'll find out if the audio is mixed correctly, I suppose. Is this what you wanted? Thank you so much, Gromit, for the heckin' 25 months of egg. I appreciate it. And for starting this. Thank you very much for the hype train. It's very kind of you. I got my first hype train today as well. It was awesome. Hell yeah. GG, Solemn. Oh god. William Shatner. Thank you so much for the hype train. That's very kind of you. That's where we put it. That's where we put the thing. Oh, so I need to pick up some paint, so I'm just gonna be grabbing all of them because it gets me all of them. Don't worry. It only does it once. Fear not. I would not subject it to you multiple times. I could though, and it did let me. But I was like, I will be lenient and kind today, where I'll not do that to them because they haven't asked for that. I think I'm gonna go in with some. Do I want to go in for blue? I think it's blue, and then maybe. Or do I want a darker blue than that? I want darker blue than that. Yeah, that's more like a purpley blue. But that's kind of perfect. I think I want some black, and I think I want some white. And then I will need some gold, but not until a bit later on. I'm pretty happy with that. Hell yeah. Ah, dear. Oh no, it's cursed music. What else are you here for, Ministry? Is that not what you want from this community? What the heck? Oh god, this is madness. I was living in I only had food out once. Oh dear. Fear not, for I am a generous god. I would not force you to listen to it multiple times in a row. I'm gonna go lay down. No, you're fine. It's absolutely fine. Go take care of yourself. Thank you so much again for the gifted sub. It was very kind of you. Right. Oh dear. Hello, Sleepy. Hello. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I'm probably not going to read that aloud. I tend to avoid the topic of death generally in this channel, but fair enough. Let's see. Where do I want to start? You know, maybe we start with like around the top, since that's where I find it the most difficult, and go from there. Oh dear. Also, because I want my streams to. I want to have fun. I want to have fun here. I want to have a good time. Let me grab. I got a couple of paintbrush options. I got a couple. I think this one. How's it you? I'm good. How's it you? I hope you're doing good. Oh dear. Also, Kalen, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Good morning, good morning. I'm kind of trying to like pick where I want to start. I'm thinking... I also will say my reference doesn't actually have visible ears. Well, no, they have one visible ear. They don't have both visible ears. I've kind of added an ear to them when I was drawing. I think I switched their perspective a little bit, so it made more sense to see both ears. As what happens when you're drawing something by eye, isn't it? That's that. I think I'm gonna go... Do I want to start? So there's a thing with fabric painting of starting on the left and going towards the right, but I think I'm going to start with the face actually and then work my way out this time, which is not normally how I would do it either, but just in this particular case, and like, again, there's a few considerations, but it's also like for the fun of streaming, maybe doing like the more fun stuff while we're live kind of thing, and then doing more of the background stuff while we're not live. I think that would probably make the most sense to what I want to do. So I think that's where we're gonna go. I've also got a lot of colors out that I don't think I'm gonna use. And that's okay. Let's get that there. Oh dear. Oh, don't worry, Hoheim. If I want help, I'll ask. Fear not. Oh dear. Clen of the Sleet. How are you? How is Clen? How's the computer building go? Because I know Clen has got maybe some new technology over there. Potentially. A little bit of new technology over there. Has Clen got some cool stuff going? Ah dear. I'd love to hear about it while we are getting some starting of our painting in. We're gonna go pretty simple to start, I think. There is a lot of details as well that I want to put in, but you're not going to see them probably with the first pass because it's very thin. The only thing that I might rip out a page and just whack it behind here. Sometimes if you want to blend, adding a little bit more water kind of helps like revigorate the fabric a bit. But not always, but sometimes. Oh, that's not a good rip. My God. Okay, we'll ignore that. You didn't see anything. In fact, I don't think you actually did see anything. I think you didn't see anything might actually be an accurate statement. This is also terrible. Why can't I rip out of this sketchbook? Fine. If you'll be like that, then I'll take it from somewhere else. I have other pieces I can rip things out of, like my other sketchbook. This one I know I can rip stuff out. Oh. There you go. I just need a piece behind it, just in case. I don't think a lot of it will bleed through because I've laid it twice, but better to be safe. Was any? So I wish to see the secret DM. Are you alright with me posting that after stream or no? Let me know. But if I can, I'll do that after stream. Hell yeah, it looks great. It looks really, really good. Alright. Yeah, so you can kind of see here, the first layer is gonna be like pretty mild. You can still see the pen through it. The pen probably will disappear by the end, but it's actually not necessary that the pen does disappear because we will be ironing it out at the end anyway. The other thing is I will be just slightly blending the red over the lines because where those lines are is where we're going to be doing a applique and we kind of want to blend it in a little bit. I'm just going to take it a really small section at a time just to like build stuff up because again, you got to work quite quickly. I'm probably going to put a little yellow in this later as well so it's not leaning too heavily into pinks. I won't bother with that in the first pass though. First pass will be fine leaning into pinks. As long as there's a slightly lighter area. You can see this is already drying. Oh dear. That's already drying. But that's okay. Again, what is to be expected of fabric paints. It's too much on there. Oh dear. So I'm gonna work a very small section. That should be white in there, so. Go. And I think we'll probably just work with these first like couple colors. I probably will pop a lot more in later. As of right now, I'm kind of feeling like this is a good, yeah, like go from there. That should go into darker colors, not lighter, so that's fine. I also don't mind not blending out the areas that are going into to darker colors because I can re-put some more red in easily. But for the lighter colors, I will work away quickly. Like that. There you go. Stuff like that. We'll get there. We'll get there. It's gonna be slow. Oh dear. It's not on screen. We saw everything. Did you? Wait, did you? No, surely not. Oh, well, but nah, you're fine. You troll. You trolly trolls, you. Oi, 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 oi. What the heck? What the heck? Trolling the streamer in this community? God, I guess it's more likely than I thought. What the heck? And then get that there, and then we're gonna want to kind of bridge a lot of this with lighter tones. There you go. Like so. I'm also okay with getting that nose bit done separately, I think. Actually, what might end up happening, interestingly, we might do a first layer of paint, excuse me, iron it, redraw over the top, like my sketch, and then potentially do like a second layer even. Just to get details in. I feel like that could actually work pretty well. I do want to maybe then start a little bit of this. There we go. And then out to here again. Yeah, I can do this. All right, I'm feeling more confident now. Sometimes I feel like it just takes the starting, right? The starting and being like, I've actually started the piece. I can do it. I can do this. But I do think probably that what I just said is actually what's gonna happen. I do think we're going to do a layer of paint which covers the whole thing and then go back to it in like afterwards with like some get the pen over it out again and go through all of that a second time. So we can put in some black areas and stuff like that. Probably not do as much of that the first time. I might actually lean into like a dark blue instead of a black for now as well. And then come back with black. There we go. And because here we are also working against the background fabric which I picked, which has a pattern to it. Also, apologies if I'm going quiet for any second. It's just focus. You can probably tell that it's just focus. It's just me focusing. I don't focus very often on stream. That's where the confusion comes from, I feel like. It's like, why is Jelly so quiet? Mad? They mad? They angry? No, just focusing. I just don't do it very often. Dear. We only have to focus every now and again. There we go. Cute. Oh dear. Absolutely, because we did reveal it. Nice. Okay, cool. I will yell at everyone later. Hell yeah. If that's what you're nice. You're braided. Stop being angry. I'm sorry. Happy. Happy only. Only happy. My bad. My bad. I'm not angry. I'm just happy. Just happy. I am happy to be fair. That makes it sound like I'm making it up. I'm not making it up. I'm really excited about TwitchCon. The art that we've made, I'm really proud of. I am hoping to meet a lot of really cool people that I really like, and make some friends, maybe meet some old friends, all that kind of stuff. I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be Awesome. Awesome heckin' sauce. I'm so excited. So I am happy. Oh dear. Also, this is something that I've wanted to do for years. Ever since the TwitchCon 2022. The fan art's been really, really fun. I am gonna miss this a little bit. I guess that's one thing. I'm gonna miss this. Because it's been really fun. But I can always come back to it again in the future and do something similar. I mean, like I said earlier, there's a lot of people that I haven't made fan art for that I would have really liked to had, you know, I had more time and such. So if anything, that's just a good excuse, I feel like, to come back to this at some point in the future and try it again, sort of thing. Where there isn't maybe as strict as a time limit and I can just make things for the people I think are really, really cool. Okay, get that up there. Just get a little bit of water on there, just a tiny bit. And then get that there. Get that across there. And then pick some red and blend it out. There we go. Oh, actually I could have even gone a bit harder than that, I think. There we go. There we are. A little bit more intense. I feel like that's a pretty good start, actually. Yippee! I'm pretty happy with that. I do want to put a little bit of lighter red right on the inside corner of the where the thing there is. If I said that if TwitchCon would happen, it'd be in Copenhagen 1 year, I would consider going, but it seems like it's staying in Rotterdam. Yeah, they basically booked the venue for a few years in a row. I don't remember how many years in a row that they've booked it for, Neil, so you might have to look on the, like, I don't know, whenever Twitch posted it, which unfortunately might be quite a while ago now. I don't remember when they posted that, but they basically posted a while ago, both for American TwitchCon and for European TwitchCon, that they booked it for several years in a row, which means that, yeah, you kind of know where it's going to be for a while, which I think is really, really good. But yeah, I don't remember how many years they booked Rotterdam for, because was it Rotterdam Ahoy last year? It's obviously there again this year. I don't remember if they've said, like, how many years that is more, or like how many more years that is there. I'm sure they've said it somewhere, just don't remember. It was a while ago, to be fair. And then get that underneath where I've just done that. And then up into there a little bit. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. I think that looks pretty good, actually. Go. I mean, I think, I don't remember who it was, but somebody a while ago, I wish I could credit them because I think it was a really good way of like telling me. And to be clear, I'm not particularly good at makeup or anything like that. I only really do makeup for cosplay, so like, I am not by any stretch like a makeup artist. But I remember somebody doing portraits and being like, yeah, when it comes to like your shading and highlight, just imagine you're doing your makeup and you go at it like that. And it's like, I don't know why, that just stuck with me. Sometimes a piece of advice like that does just stick with you, where you're like watching a video and you're like, oh, I guess that does logically make sense. Think of it like makeup. Very heckin' smart bean. I don't remember who it was, unfortunately, to give them like proper credit, but very heckin' smart. At least my brain has decided they're very heckin' smart. Think with their whole heckin' brain. Oh dear. Blapple, good morning. Speaking of people that do painting really good, Blapple, do you have a long stream planned tomorrow, perchance? Do you perchance have a long stream you'd like to tell us about that you're doing tomorrow? I'd at least love to hear more about the long stream you're maybe planning to do tomorrow. Although I think it is starting at 6 a.m. my time, so I might not be there when it first starts. Not because I don't love you, but because 6 a.m. is early. It's more like a I love you Blapple, but not at 6 a.m. Oh dear. I might be awake then, but you wouldn't want me active in chat, tell you that. Oh dear. I'm gonna... Oh, blah, 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 blah. Dear me. Oh, we're going to the American one. I see. Also, Twitchcon. How are you doing, Cassie? Good morning. But what if I... Yeah, I'm also no good at doing makeup. That's me too. But wait, you're fantastic at like face paint, body art, stuff like that. Whoa. Who is spreading the Nior stuff here? Wait a minute. All the looks I've seen from Nior have been phenomenal. I don't know if that's not true. Jelly? Shoo. It's okay, Jelly. I don't watch your VODs. I literally... Okay. To be super clear, I literally watch the end of your VODs sometimes so that I can see the finished art. That's it. Like, I really didn't want it to be a big deal that I'm like... Not as if I'm like watching 100% of your VODs. I promise I'm not. It's just I like to see the finished piece, and you don't really post your art on social medias. So if I want to see it, I have to go and have a look at your VOD. Oh dear. Oh my god, heckin' Knives! Knives, good morning, welcome on in. How is your stream? I hope you've had a good one. We're making our last piece of fan art, and we're doing a lot of painting for this one. So we're doing like a relatively realistic human proportioned face, which is terrifying. Human proportions? In this economy? What the actual heck? No cartoons? In this economy? What the heck? How are you doing though, Knives? If anyone here hasn't met Knives before, what the heck are you doing? Knives is such a talented crafter. They make, as the name would suggest, fantastic metalwork, fantastic knives, absolutely gorgeous pieces. If you haven't gone and checked them out before, you are missing out because they are really heckin' cool. Really heckin' cool. Go send them some love. That way you will not miss out next time they are live. If you go send them a follow, then you'll know. It's really heckin' cool. Just a really heckin' cool craft to see being done on Twitch. But yeah, if you haven't gone to check them out, go send them some love. I should say as well to Knives, you know the drill at this point, but Knives, if you need to go eat, sleep, drink, self-care, anything like that, please do. Obviously, you're super, super welcome here, but if you do need to go look after yourself, completely understand. Also, Lyra, you're here with Laura's News. I'm no longer on my lonesome. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Good morning. Oh, true. I do that. Or we're doing a longer stream to do a big Gengar. Also, thank you. We're going with like how fabric paint works. So anyone who's a painter here might be like, Jenny, you're doing this in a really weird order. And the answer is, I know, but hear me out, right? So if you've never worked with fabric paint before, there is this one weird eccentricity with fabric paint. It dries in seconds. It dries so hecking quickly. So if I was to try and like do a base cover over the entire face, like for instance first, and then go back and blend it, by the time that I go back to try and blend it, it will have dried. So I'm not doing that because it's one of those things where it's like the medium is just kind of a pain and likes to work against you for stuff like that. So yes, that is why I am here doing all this in this order. It is simply because fabric paint is a bit of a butt and likes to do butt-like things, like dry instantly. And so to avoid dealing with that too much, yeah, this is what we're doing. And hey, listen, it's fun. We're getting through it. We'll have to also do several layers. This is going to be layer 1, probably at least 2, because otherwise you can see the fabric coming through it. Yes. Also, Horizon, good morning. This isn't Capsule. I am screaming. Are you okay? Also, Horizon, welcome in on Twitch. How are you doing? I hope you are doing good. Good morning. Weird, but I hope you're doing well. Oh, dear. You have a boyfriend. Congratulations, Lyra. Love has befallen this little trash panda. Deserved. I hope you are having a good heckin' time. Hell yeah, I hope you have lots of fun plans and that things are good for you and that everything works out the way that you want it to. Hell yeah. So I'm very behind. I'm always very behind, but I am, as a normal stream, is incredibly behind. Did I tell Knives to go look after themselves? I can't remember. If I didn't, I'm sorry, Knives. I hope you can look after yourself if you need to. If you don't need to, you're fine. Dear, Knives actually went well on Horizon. As long as it works, all it doesn't matter. You're so right. You're so right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Had to have you over here. Blushes Horizon. How goes it? I hope you're doing good. Dear. I'm waiting for his Callie ass to wake up and play Minecraft with you. Dear. You did. Okay. I'm always worried that I'm like, am I holding someone here against their will? Don't you just hate it when you're streaming normally and then you find out that you're holding someone here against their will? How'd that happen? I don't remember doing that. Oh my god. I guess I am holding someone here against their will. Other than Blapple. We expect it with Blapple though. That's like, you know, par for the course. And Blapple's used to it by now, I think. In fact, I don't even think that it's against Blapple's will. I think Blapple just likes to complain about it. I think they're actually fine with it. I'm not putting words in Blapple's mouth, you're putting words in Blapple's mouth. What the heck? There we go. Just get some of this colour kind of to fill in some of this space here. It will need more tone, but we can add that later. And then get some of this in here. And then there we go. That's right. There's gonna be a lot of this today, except a lot of just, I'm pretty happy. That's right. It's right. I'm pretty happy with that. That's right. I have tied you to your keyboard. Yes, you're not allowed to leave. Thank you for staying though, even though it's not a choice. So I had to stop holding people against their will. No, you stay here. Here we go. What? Here I thought you only prevented us a piss twice. You're keeping us here against your will? Yes, I don't like to bring it up too often because as soon as I mention that you're here against your will, people are like, wait a minute, did I actually want to be here? And then they'll realize, no, why am I here? And then you'll be like, wait a minute. Is Jelly holding me here against my will? No. Me? No. Absolute me? That I'm sure if I'd done that, I'd remember it. I'd remember it if I was holding you here against your will. Surely. And I distinctly do not remember that. So I guess the answer's no, huh? I guess you want to be here, right? Right? Oh dear. Why are you running? Oh dear. It still holds you against your will. Don't worry, it's 2 AM for him, so I don't blame him, but I'm so bored and he didn't respond to my question. The relationship woes have started early. Oh dear. No, why aren't you responding? Where are you? Wake up! I'm bored! Me as well though. Me as well. Would also do that. Okay. The bottom of the nose is also in a different color, so I'm trying to keep that in mind as I'm doing these bits, because I'm like, yeah, the bottom of the nose needs to be something else. So we'll do this for now and come back in with that, but I will put a little bit more highlight on there. It's still just a first pass. We can be more dramatic later, but for now, get a little bit more on there. Oh dear. Hi, ass sex. Hi, ass sex. Ass sex, I believe, with a jelly to me indeed. I feel like if I'd sent you that, I would remember it, surely. I'm like, did I send Blapple ass sex? I feel like I would have at least some memory of that. I want to believe. Like, I know my memory is not that good, but like, I think surely it's not that bad either. Like, surely I'd remember that, you know? Oh dear, get the Cupid's bow in there. I feel like there's another bit where like the makeup stuff kind of helps because you would put like a little highlighter there sometimes. I'm just gonna ignore the ass sex. If I ignore it, then it's like, I don't have to worry.
No matter what kind of work your team does, Asana can help manage it. From project intake to campaign management to strategic.
That's what I thought. You stop that right now, YouTube. There you go. Not that you. Oh, sorry, I've gotten confused. Someone came into Blackpool's chat and said, "Oh, I meant you sent me DM saying you're bored. Not that you sent me ads." I was gonna say, like, I'm sure I would remember if I sent you that. How to be whitelisted on an MC server? He didn't respond. Minecraft is MC. Yeah, Minecraft server. Oh, you already got me. Hell yeah. You're writing the narrative. I am writing a narrative. I have ADHD memory. Tell me I did something I don't even remember. Also, Everett, good morning. How you doing? Welcome on in. Yeah, I'm like searching the crevices of my memory, like, do not sex. That's what I was thinking. I was like, that doesn't sound very like me. Also, Blackpool's way more suspicious than I am in DMs. I'm just gonna put it out there. Sorry for blasting you, Blackpool, but like, Blackpool's way more suspicious than I am in DMs. I'm like pretty good. I'm a pretty good beat at DMs. But Blackpool's naughty. Well, in my DMs at least. I can't speak for other people. Oh dear. 8 hours sex is just normal for too long. Oh dear. What do you mean? Our chat's always normal. We are just a normal streamer crafting. And people come and they craft along with us. And that's what we do. That's what I tell everyone anyway. And they're like, can I have the link to your channel? And I'm like, no. No, you can't have the link to my channel. Thank you for your interest. Respectfully, no, I don't think so. Thank you, no. They're definitely not because it would prove me wrong. But, no. Oh dear. I'm gonna put some highlight on this, so don't worry. I know it's very, very dark right now. I've also gone in with blue rather than black, and I'm actually kind of vibing it. I might continue not to use black and to use blue instead. I don't know, it looks kind of like a vibe, to be honest. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Man, chill check out him vibing today. I am vibing today. How you doing? Hell yeah. My exact words to him were, "Bubby question, you won't be white, that's also like sorry for waking you." And then they were like Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z. And you were like, the Minecraft server, please. And they were like Z Z Z Z Z Z Z. Yeah. Oh dear. And then a little bit of the white on the end of the nose. I say a little bit. That was actually quite a lot. Quite a lot, Jelly. I don't know if that might have been a bit intense. We might not have needed that much on the nose. Oh well, I could always add a little bit more darkness back in again. Yep, that's better. Oh dear. How are you feeling about this so far? I'm actually really pleased with this. I don't know if maybe I just have really low standards for myself, but I'm actually really pleased with this as a first attempt. I'm like, yeah, I ain't done anything realistic since doing like life drawing. I'm pretty happy with this. And it's still not like obviously entirely realistic, but still close enough that I'm like, dang. Oh dear. Ryu, good morning, how you doing? Welcome on in. I'm good, how are you doing? Did you just call us the normal slur? Oh, sorry, yeah, just a normal cannibalism, normal pissing. Yeah, we know, we normalize cannibalism. For you, let's reclaim cannibal. I don't know what you can sleep in. Ah, yeah, that's fair. Is this their VTuber? No, do you want a shout out? Because Mcroft is a body painter. Don't do the big one though. No big one, only small one. I'm only going to do the small one because it's a surprise. But only small one because otherwise it ruins the surprise. I think that's the right person. It's 07, right? Yeah, that's the one. Small one only. I legit nearly did a big one. I know, you're a very generous person, which is why I always say, even though you're like, I know, Jelly, I know, and I'm like, yeah, I know, but I know you. And you're a very sweet person who wants to give everyone the ultimate attention, which is really sweet 99% of the time, except when we're trying to do surprises. Oh dear. Would you believe, Black? I feel like I know you a little bit at this point. Just a little bit. Oh dear. It's just a surprise. Yeah, it's just a surprise. Looks great, thank you. I like the school picture day background. Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, get that around there a little bit, and then we're gonna shape the nose a little bit more. I might have actually ruined the shape of the nose there, 2 seconds. Oh dear. I just want it to be a little darker there. There you go, that's better. A little darker there, and then lighter right next to it, which is there. So what we're running into now, I'll keep you guys in the loop. What we're running into now is the paint is dried, which means this is counting as a second layer over some of the bits that we've already done, which is why it's like stopped blending with it. Once again, if you haven't been here for very long, fabric paint dries really quickly. really quickly. So we're kind of getting into second layer territory in some of this, which is fine. It's not a huge problem. It just means that the blending gets a little bit difficult because, yeah. Kind of need to work into it a bit more. I think as well this bit might be a little too dark, so let's put some lighter colors into it. Specifically like on the upper lip. Like that. There we go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. A little thing. A little thing. We'll go a little deeper underneath the mouth as well. Oh dear. Butt face. You're a butt face. I mean, but was I wrong? You called me a butt face, but I wasn't wrong, right? Oh dear. Let's put a little bit of water on there as well. Just and then like so. A little bit more white in there. Go towards the chin. Nice. Oh dear. Dear fellow LGBT, I'm gonna for a second the art section. I would love opinions if you have time. Pop it in live stream chat as well. Go on. Go on, Lovey. Whack it in live stream chat as well. Go on. Whack it in there too. Oh dear. I could do with some gay pride this morning, honestly. Whack it in there. Oh dear. Wasn't LGBT? Oh yeah, LGBTBTBTAB. Basically, I misspelt it. I misspelt it like a while ago as well, Blapple. I misspelt it. It's been misspelt in my tags for months at this point. And then like a month ago, JH was like, "Is there a reason that there are 2 G's in your LGBTQA plus tag, Jelly?" And I was like, "There's not 2 G's in it. There's only 1." And then I was the fool because I look at it and I have in fact misspelt it, and it's just been sat there misspelt for like I don't know how long, honestly. And so we're kind of just embracing it at this point. It was very funny. It was a complete mistake, to be clear. Like, I didn't mean to put gay twice. Like, a genuine mistake. But, yeah. It ended up, you know, being funny, so there we go. Now we have it there. As a whoopsie-doopsie, I can't spell. Which I've been very open about, to be fair. My struggles with spelling, super open about it. It should come as a surprise to no one. There we go. I want to have just a little bit more. And then just brush over the top a little bit. Getting a bit more blended in. I mean, I feel like this isn't bad. It's got a lot of details that need to get added, but it's not bad at all. It's where you have to be gay twice. Yeah, gay twice. You're the sausage. Hungry bummers by stripper name. I doesn't know you're gay, Jelly. What do you mean? You know I can't respond to that. You ass. You're an ass. Blapple is butt. Spelling is overrated anyways. But hello, hi JH, how you doing? Speaking of the devil, there wasn't enough goblin representation in the queer community. The isopods, Roly. Oh my god, I love them. I love them. Hell yeah, Roly. So cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Also, I like the wave as well. Hell yeah. All the new lovey emotes. Sick. Alright. We should probably got the other side of the face. I'm just really pleased with how the first side of the face is gone, and I'm afraid. I'm afraid of the second. I worked hard last night. The whole Burger King in Australia is called, what, hungry ass? Oh, or JH hello. Oh, Hungry Jacks. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Actually, Grobbit making an actual reference. I'd say that as Grobbit doesn't make references anyway, but you know, a reference that is true and not simply meme. Oh dear. All right, I'm gonna go up here really quickly and start getting some red on the inside of here, because this will end up becoming a lot darker than the other side, and I want to get that ball rolling now, to be honest. I want to just get the ball rolling in there, that this is going to be quite a bit darker to hopefully contrast a little bit. Oh, so let's go start that. Let's start that now. ooh. There we go. And my paint is already dried over here as well. I am now also fighting against the paint itself from drying. God, fabric paint. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why do you dry so quickly? Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, get that in there. There we go. I also need this here. I would not eat a burger ass, no matter what deals they were running. No, I'd go at least once. You know? Life is all about experiences, right? I would go at least once so that I could say that I'd had the experience of eating at burger ass. I gotta have that life experience, you know? Maybe I'd take Blapple with me. I'm sure Blapple would accompany me, right, Blapple? You'd come with me. Let's go eat at burger ass. There you go, get a little bit of red in there. It's not quite as intense. And then back to this. No. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. It's a bit darker, but that's what I wanted, so yes. Oh dear, I am now tempted. I'm like, there's a part of me that's like, what if I only do one layer of paint? Because I actually think this looks really good. Or if I do one layer of paint and just do like a few extra little details here and there. You'd still see the background through it slightly as the thing, which might look a little odd and mottled, but kind of fun. Justifying it a bit, but I'm like, what if though? Okay, get some red up in here. And then pull that around. Yeah, and we will be adding some darker colors in there. And I would like to have a base of red. I have something to blend it into a little bit. Okay, right. And then blendy time, get the darker colour. Also, apologise if I'm missing a lot of things that are happening in chat by any chance. I'm sorry, I'm just like, I feel like I'm fighting a very invisible timer. It's not invisible to me though. I think it's so uncommon that on streams we have to focus for any length of time. Which maybe says more about me than I'm comfortable. We just really do not have to focus in our streams, which is great. It makes them very relaxing and fun for me. Okay. And then as soon as we do a task that involves like some layer of focus, it's like, what's happening here? Focusing in this stream? What? No, no. Oh dear. Are you even doing art if you aren't fighting your materials? So true, so wise. You're so right, Ratbones. Serious about jackasses. It's true, it's true. There's a toilet cafe in Taiwan. Yes, yes, I've seen that. It's a vibe. It's definitely a vibe. Again, life's about experiences. Go eat out of a toilet. Oh dear. That's also a life experience right there. Wouldn't it be a shame if you didn't get the life experience of eating out of a toilet? Would you feel like you'd missed out? Because you would have. You wouldn't have had that life experience. I would absolutely go do that though, I will say. Jokes aside, I'd do it once. It's probably not going to be my regular eating spot. I also don't live there. But you know, I'd give it a go once. Who's throwing eggs at me? Who's throwing eggs at me? While we're crafting? guess it's more likely than you think. Oh dear, Ratbird, thank you for egg. My friend's a joke and she wants to go. Good. Good. That's a good friend right there, actually. Whoever that friend is, Grubbit, good. Good on them. I get behind, that's such a vibe. I get behind that vibe. Good friend. Okay. I do think I need a little more highlight, but just going up there kind of thing. Also, my arm's probably in the way, isn't it? Inconsiderate streamer. Yeah, there we go. Guys, I'm really pleased with this. Like, I'm really pleased with this. I'm now in the stage of I'm terrified to ruin it, but I'm really pleased. Oh dear, alright, catching up, probably terrified. Oh yeah, another place I can do without. I put an isopod there, did you? Show me the isopod. In the live stream chat? I love him! I love him! Look at him! Look at this good bean! Oh my gosh, Calva's was eating poop food. Is it? Oh no, oh no. Look how cute. It's fine, we're just talking about ass. Carry on. Of course you know. Of course I do. I want to take you there one day, Blapple. Of course I know about it. I'm gonna take you to the shit cafe. Oh, I don't. I don't want to be my luck. That's true. That's true. So this is Twitch. So this is Twitch. And what have we done? Oh yeah, because yeah, Horizon, you've never really talked to anyone else here. A lot of people here have really liked your art posting over the months. But yeah, like yeah, I wouldn't really have had the opportunity to talk to the people here. They're alright. They're alright. You see my ex-wife there, that's Blapple. That's the one I'm always beefing with. They're a good bean. They're a good bean. They're a very cool bean. I won't stop beefing with them though. I might need a little water on there because this is just dried out. No! I could get some more paint, but I'm trying to be stubborn. I don't need more paint. I can work with what we've got. And then bing bing. There you go. Get it all blendy together. And okay, I think I'll probably have to do a little bit more paint there just because there's like a bit of a weird bit in the background that's sort of showing up there. I guess I could do it now. I say it as I just immediately started doing it. Who's making noises here? My foot! My foot! Why my foot? Thank you so much for gifting us up to my foot, you degenerate. Love you, Blapple. What the heck are you doing though? What the heck are you doing? Oh dear. Move the picture off the screen. Why, you don't like the isopod? I was enjoying the isopod. I know the isopod's still up. I thought it looked good. Oh dear. Sorry, I like the isopod. I'm going to do a whole bunch. I want to consume this art. Yes. Am I getting points for watch hours? It feels like I'm getting... Yeah, it's how long you watch. Yep. You get points. They're called squishies. No, I don't want to move it. I'd rather see the isopod. Wait, you don't like it? I'm pretty pleased. I'm actually pretty pleased with it. Oh dear, I think that skin is pretty well done, honestly. Like, I don't do a whole lot of skin, but I'm like pretty pleased with that skin, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, nice shit. This is where I want to take Blapple. Yeah, like this. We could go, imagine the date. It'd be so cute. You could have your two favorite pieces of shit next to each other. Oh dear. Please don't leave this on screen. What, you don't want this shit? Now I want it. Well, now I want to. Now that you've told me not to, now I want to do that. I don't like this yet. No. Oh, do you not? Ooh. That's fair. I'm very proud of it. I'm already pretty proud, to be honest. I'm preemptively proud of this. Because it's skin. And skin is hard. I'm pretty happy with it. Oh dear. Yep. Controversial. I'm a piece of shit. No, I was saying I'm a piece of shit. I said you could have your two favorite pieces of shit next to each other. Me and your lunch. I wasn't even being mean to you. I was just saying myself. Oh dear. Oh dear. Morning. Good morning, Squid. How are you doing? Welcome on in. I hope you are doing well. Oh wait, I should probably get, before I start, I'm gonna just get a little bit more blue because I'm just struggling for no goddamn reason. I can literally get more of this. There you go. That's wet. Oh dear. I'm trying this new thing. What is it? Are you doing a new arts and crafts? JH Arts and Crafts vibes? JH Arts and Crafts only intensify? Okay, get that in there. Yeah, a lot of the details on the face are going to be in embroidery still, so like, you know, like the jewellery and such, and like some of the stuff around the eyes. We will still be doing embroidery, even if it is to a lesser degree, for like picking out specific colours, because it'd actually just be easier to do that in embroidery than it would be in paint anyway. So not only for the mixed media vibes, but also just because I think it makes sense. Just logically. Logically, it makes sense to do it like that. So that's what we're going to be doing. You gifted a sub to my foot to get my attention for Discord? So, sorry, Blapple. I realise that took me a minute to process that just there, but excuse me! What the heck? What the actual heck? What are you doing, Blapple? A bit of a slow reaction there. That might have happened about 2 minutes ago, but that's a slow reaction, but still an apt one. What do you mean? What are you doing? You gifted a sub to my foot? Give my attention for Discord? What the heck's that about? Okay, we don't want too much highlight on the forehead because it's actually quite brought in and such. Yes. Squeak! Squeak! Oh dear. I'm doing okay. They caught by cold. Oh, bless you. I hope you feel better soon. Morning, Miss Squeed. I am doing good. Other than that, though, I'm glad. I don't do arts. You should know that by now. What I meant is I mean what I'm saying about liking this. Oh, I see. Curling, a very intense sport. Curling is very cool. I have no other way of making noise. Guess whose ass just woke up and I shouldn't be saying I love it. Aww. Oh dear. I didn't think about that, except she had to lift her head to say thanks. That was my thought process. I didn't have to lift my head to say thanks. I lifted my head, saw a foot, and was like, Blapple! Get feet off my stream this instant. You know, like a normal human being. I see feet and I'm like, what the heck? Who is putting feet on my stream? And then get a little bit of the white. That's too much white. Tempted to just put the isopod back on screen, to be honest. go. Although then that would be kind of taking credit for Lovey's art, which is not fair. Not fair on Lovey. Oh. There you go. Cool. We are getting there. I have to do the other eye still. That's what I'm missing. Like, something looks weird about this side. I haven't done the eye yet. That'd explain it. That'd explain it. I should probably do that in a minute. The eyes are the bit that make me the most nervous. So, like, getting them out of the way so I don't have to feel nervous about them anymore does logically make sense. I should do that. A little tiny bit of blue. Just a little tiny bit. For the corner over here. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh dear. Banana and caramel, oh my god. Heck yeah, invite self to Squid's house, yes. I don't even like banana and I'm like, that sounds really good. The non-fin ones, American, yeah, the American ones. Got them from Tesco. Oh dear. Also, Foxy, good morning. What are we making? I am making some fan art again, this time for Mcroft, who is a very, very talented body paint artist on Twitch. Don't tell them though, it's a secret. This is secret art, secret fan art. I'm hoping to go to their Twitchcon meet and greet and give it them there. Oh dear. So we're just making that right now. I do also need to blend this back. I forgot about this, but the hairline needs to go a bit further than where the line is, because otherwise it's not going to work very well with the pieces being sewn in on top. I'm going to have very little wiggle room for sewing pieces on top if I just leave a very straight line there, so you gotta put a little bit more blended out there. There we go. Does make it look a little bit more dramatic, but that's okay. You shouldn't really realistically see any of that, but just on the off chance you do, better to get it in, and I need to do that around here too. That's cool, yeah! Better pancakes. Yeah, you deserve better pancakes. And thank you for the yes. No, thank you for shouting them out. Yeah, yeah. Only, yeah. Oh, that's not how you spell it. Yeah, that's not how you spell it. Oh dear. Bonk. I got you. I got you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll do it in a sec. Fear not. Oh dear. Or you can go back to my last one, but I don't know when I posted that. I feel like that was 10 years ago, right? That's how stream stuff works, right? I'm pretty sure I posted it 10 years ago. Otherwise, I'll finish this bit and then I do it. I would do it straight away, but I just... the paint drying, you know? Alright. Get that in there. Okay, cool. That should be fine. There should give me a little wiggle room for putting the bits in it. Oh, you found them? Brilliant. There they are. There they are. Oh dear. Oh, and Grobet's got it. Bless you all. Bless you all. Thank you very much. Is it TwitchCon Europe? Yes, I'm going to TwitchCon Europe. I will be going next week, which is very, very exciting. Very exciting. It's actually a week today. It starts a week today, which is very, very. I'm honestly I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to go back to TwitchCon Europe since I went as one of the cosplayers in 2022, and I'm so excited. It's finally time. Finally time to go back after all these years. And I got so many people to meet, which I'm really excited about. There's so much that I want to do. There's lots of panels that I do kind of want to see, which is exciting. Yeah, I'm just a little bundle of excitement. I'm very excited. Oh dear. And then just go a bit further this way. And then get that over there. We will have to blend it slightly on this side, but that's fine. We can do that. I just need a teeniest tiny bit of red. Oh, I put my finger in the white. Whoopsie. And then teeny tiny bit of the red here. And then back to the plate. There you go. Very cool, very cool. And then we just need to do the outside. Hell yeah. I hope we can go to one day. It's really good for meeting people. There's a lot of people that you want to meet. It's very heckin' fun. It's busy, but fun. I get you, it's very exciting. Yeah, I'm very excited. Very, very excited. All right, we need to now get the detail eye bits in, which I'm a bit nervous about. Dear. I keep reading it. Dear, getting affected. They don't make quite athletic. Yes, because they're an elite makeup athlete or something like that, right? Honestly, though, okay. You didn't get a scent from me because that would ruin the surprise. So shh. Don't worry about me. Don't worry. I'm not part of this. However, if you haven't gone and checked out Mcroft before, you can either watch their like highlights or go like watch a live stream while they're live. It is an endurance event doing a full body paint. Like, it is a lot of hecking work. They take a long time, like a really, really long time, some of them. And so, like, yeah, if you haven't had the chance to go watch it, I'm always blown away by body paint artists, especially body paint artists who do like Twitch body painting or like streaming it. There's a lot of like stigma, unfortunately, because body painting was part of the meta on Twitch for a while, which, you know, a lot of bad eggs kind of took body painting, and then it's given a lot of people a bad taste in their mouth around it, unfortunately, which is such a shame, because when you meet people like Mcroft, like Beauty and the Beats, Andy Ray Cosplay, you know, all these people that have like body painting as a large part of their cosplay, they're hardcore, very hardcore. Like, it is a lot of hecking work, a lot of effort, but it's also like a huge amount of endurance compared to like other types of cosplay. Like, it's a lot, and it's incredibly impressive when people do that kind of stuff live on Twitch, I think, or live on any platform, because yeah, like, things can there's so much, there is just so much to consider, and so much work, and so much effort, and like, you have to bear in mind, it's on the human body, which means you want to take a break, you can't. Like, you can stop painting for a second, but you want to go itch your nose? No, I don't think so. Do you want to get comfortable? You want to sit down? You want to lie down? You want to do it? No. You finish your hecking paint. The amount of stamina and, like, you know, creativity and stamina these people have is like wild. I watch a few body painters, yeah, like Mcroft, like Beauty, like Andy Ray, and they are wild. They are wild. It is so incredibly impressive, the things that they manage to do while live on Twitch. And, you know, luckily more body painters are getting more recognition for it again. The meta was like a few years ago now, so I think people are like chilling out on them and they are getting less trolls and stuff like that. But like, yeah, I would really like to see, yeah, I think it's really impressive when people can do stuff like this, basically. And yeah, if I send a few more people their way, that's fine by me. They're all very, very heckin' cool. They're also lovely people, so that helps as well. Oh dear. All right, we have more to do here, but this is a very good start. A very, very strong start. I'm happy with this. Oh dear. Hell yeah. I'm making progress on the cleaning and my decorating. Hey, this in the background definitely helps. I'm glad. Hell yeah. Drag race is also a thing. Also, yes, true. I hope you have a great weekend. It's not this weekend, it's next weekend. So I've got like a full week, but I am excited. I'm excited to meet some Twitch friends. Oh, nice. Hell yeah, Squid. First clip I see, she has the same hairdo like me, just a bit more hair stuffs. Oh, she did one recently. I wonder, this surely is not the one you're talking about. I was gonna say, she did one recently from Toy Story, which was the baby mechanical spider combination from, I think, the first Toy Story movie. Surely that's not the one you're talking about. Surely, right? I know she did that one recently. I missed that one live, but I did see it. I saw the finished piece on socials and I was like, oh, yeah, that's the... Oh, dear. And it's like that I never thought I would see as a body paint. Oh, dear. Those body painters that make someone blend into that. Oh yeah, that is wild. Oh yeah, like how do you itch with paint on? You don't. You just, like literally, it is so impressive. Yeah, you're so impressive. So impressive. It's a shame that there was like a bit of a stigma about it a couple years ago. I hope that most of that has passed by now. I mean, I wouldn't expect to see it in this community anyway, because I feel like we're a pretty open-minded bunch when it comes to arts and crafts. So like, I don't necessarily expect to see that kind of narrative here, but like, you did see it elsewhere on Twitch, which was a shame. Because again, these people are so heckin' talented. I will say Mcroft is a big streamer, as is like Andy Ray. Like, I feel like they do just fine, like, for the most part. I can't say for sure, but they have a lot of fans, myself included, who really consistently love watching the things they do. And there are some also, yeah, some really cool body painters that we've been able to meet and stuff as well, which has been sick. I guess what I'm saying is they don't need me to give them publicity. They are much larger than me, but I still think they're really cool. And if I can share them with a few new people, that's pretty cool too. That's pretty cool too. Oh dear. Oh, got you. I don't know what this is, but it was 8 days ago. That must be so easy. All I want to know is you've been whitelisted. You got this. I believe in your patience. Oh dear. You could always do some art with us while you're waiting if you wanted. If you wanted, you could do some art with us. Art along for a bit. What? Although I maybe wouldn't suggest fabric painting unless you're feeling super patient today. Oh dear. Or maybe that's just me who's not feeling super patient. Oh dear. Oh, that's a lot of blue. Okay, I think we blended it out all right. That was a lot of blue for a second there, but I think it's okay. Ah, dear Wicca, good morning, how you doing? Picture this, trans isopod. I'm picturing it, I'm holding the image in my brain. Not very well, but not very well, to be honest, Lovey. I'm just not very good at imagining things, but I'm trying my hecking best. I couldn't rotate them if I wanted, but they might be there. A little blurry, but there. Lovey telling me to picture this. Me with no imagination. I'm trying so hard to imagine right now. Oh dear. Oh dear. I already posted it. Oh, yes, did you? 2 seconds. Skibbity. Okay. Oh! Well, now you're gonna have this on screen for a minute. And then Blackle's gonna be like, blep, Jelly, the isopod's still on screen. I know! But look at them, they deserve to be on the stream. Look at them, they're so cute. Can't even rotate free, I cannot. How you doing, Wicker? I hope you're doing good. I'm good. We are doing a paint that I've been really nervous about because I don't normally do humans like this. I don't do humans, I normally do cartoons. And definitely not on fabric where the paint dries in like 2 seconds, by the way. 2 seconds, the paint dries. Like you're instantly like you get like kicked out instantly. But yeah, other than that, it's going pretty heckin' good. I'm pretty happy with it. Oh dear, it's so cute. I love trans isopod. I love them. Hold the front door. Sloth, good morning. How you doing? I don't only fabric. I only really do fabric painting. So like regular painting, not so much. Fabric painting a little bit. Oh dear. I'm still not like the most confident with stuff like this, but I'm really pleased with how it's going, to be honest. I'm very pleased with the vibe so far. It's a good hecking start. I realize I haven't put in the lips. I also switched brush for this. I wanted a slightly smaller brush. And then Okay. And a little bit of highlight on that side. There you go. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh gosh. It looks gorgeous though. Thank you. I'm very pleased with it. It's not like you forgot. I didn't want you to take it down because like Sag. Aww. Oh, black. No, to be clear, I'm just memeing with you. It was very funny and I really appreciate, I think my foot really appreciates the gift sub. So thank you very much. My foot has been like super happy ever since. So I appreciate you, as does my foot. Out of context, a little suspicious. In context also, a little suspicious. There you go. The other one is going to be gold, so I haven't got any of that on my palette right now, so we'll come back to that. Oh dear. A lot of it. Look, oh, thank you. She did a whole ass painting for you. I didn't do a whole ass painting for you. Where you calling my goblin an ass? No, you're fine, Wicked. It was lovely to see you. I hope stream goes good. Hell yeah. Go take care of yourself before stream, and I hope you have a really good one. Oh dear. Yeah, just a little bit in there. We have that. Oh dear. And Shneeves, good morning. Who's this one for then? This is for M. Crofter. Foot was the first one. Does Foot come up before me? A crafty jelly. It would. A crafty foot? Oh wait, no, it's a crafty jelly foot. Fish would come before foot. Because F-I rather than F-O, right? I think alphabetically I beat it just a little bit. Right? Oh dear. Just a little, I think. Oh god. These are not the questions I was expecting to ask today. Oh dear. Alright. We need to go onto the neck and the body here as well in a second. How many aliases? They're not me! They're not me! No, 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 no. None of them are me. They are other people. I only have one Twitch account and it's this one. Yeah. There's nothing that I say on this Twitch account that I am not... I would put on an alt account, you know? I don't need an alt account. Oh dear. This is my one and only account. Also, I just don't think I can handle remembering my password that long. Because like, if I had an alt account, I'd have to remember both my passwords, right? So I could switch between the accounts. Ha ha ha. Funny joke that. Imagine remembering your passwords. Imagine that. That's quite funny, that is. That's a really funny joke. I do have a password manager, to be fair, which has actually helped. I just don't like using it. I don't know why. Like, it genuinely helps. I'm just like, I can do it on my own. I don't need the password manager. Okay, this is quite a big area I've just started, which makes me a bit nervous, but that's okay. Let's get a little bit of the blue. There we go. I want a little bit more than that actually, so that works well. There we go. And then I think a little more than that actually. Again, more. Actually did quite a bit. Sorry for jogging the camera. There you go. Yeah, like quite a bit actually. Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit better. And then just go backwards and forwards a few times while I sort out if I'm happy with it or not. And then put a little, okay, if I grab this, clean this off. And then a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit up there. And then kind of because I don't want it to accidentally be way too defined, you know? It's just neck. just neck. Not meant to be ridiculously defined. I think that probably will match all right. I think that will match. Have a lovely lurk, Sloth. Take care of yourself. Oh dear. How can I... True, that would be impossible. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Wrong drink. Let's not drink the paint water today. That's what people with a gazillion accounts would say. Probably right. Probably right. You fool, I have 70 alternative accounts! It's a Snapcube reference, so I got it. Oh dear, we use passwords for sites that don't matter and have a password manager the ones with like credit card info. It's a good way of doing it. It's a good way of doing it. Oh dear. Skin man. All my passwords are managed. Everything but aww, that's nice as well. Hell yeah. GG's on your organization. Very nice. I do think maybe, okay. No, we're gonna finish this base. I'm maybe gonna put some yellow, like on some of the highlighty bits, like almost like a goldy shimmer kind of thing. So not yellow actually. Ignore me. Goldy shimmer is more what I'm thinking. But I am thinking maybe to do some of that. Okay. And then we're just gonna take a lot of this here and get it in. And then once again, just get some of that blue and just put it underneath. Go. And then I think that's enough definition on the chin, to be honest. I don't think it needs more than that. I think more than that might look a little weird, honestly. I feel like I can hear some weird noises going off, but I think it's the song. Okay, and then yes, and then we do definitely want this to be a little lighter in the middle. So get this up both sides, like so. And get a little of this and whack it in the middle. Oh, if I put my arm in front of you again, I'm sorry. Terrible streamer. Now if it was iSupport in front of stream, that would be fine. Oh, also, you know we were talking, sorry, speaking of art, you know we were talking about the new makers and crafting category and stuff like that and all of that. It turns out, I don't think all of them are AI, because someone has proved that the art category one is not AI, because it is literally just a Bob Ross painting that already exists, like exactly. But I don't think that all of them are not AI. The hecking food one, I will have a bit of a giggle about it because I think it's particularly bad, so apologies if giggling is not your coping mechanism. I'm gonna have a little bit of giggle about this one. But if you haven't seen it, go have a little look at the hecking food and drink new icon. I'll tell you once you've had like a little look, like what to look for specifically if you can't see it immediately. If you can see it, don't say, no spoilers. No spoilers for the people that want to identify it themselves. Oh dear. Yeah, go have a little look at the food and drink new icon on Twitch. You should go have a look at that. It's pretty bad, I will say. Once you see it, it's a something. To save the work, beep boop skadoot dude. Hi Jason, how you doing? Good morning, welcome on in. I reuse passwords to site that don't matter. Oh, but that was all there. Yeah, go have a little look. Actually, I can grab it on the screen for you. Want to see it? Or is this allowed? Am I gonna get in trouble for this? Probably not, right? Probably not. I think I downloaded it to show shiny. I did download it to show shiny. All right. You want to see it? Okay, see if you can spot the AI in this. There is definitely there. It's definitely there. I'll whack it on the screen here. This is the new food and drink category one. I think it's quite hilariously bad. Once you see it. Oh dear. And I will laugh at it because I would never laugh at art mistakes. Like people learning as an artist and stuff like that. No, I'm never gonna laugh at that because, you know, me too. I also make a lot of art mistakes, and laughing at someone doesn't help with learning and stuff like that. So I would never laugh at like an actual artist. However, AI is free game for giggles. And I will laugh at this one because once you see it, off. Also, Horizon, thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. Thank you. Now you follow me everywhere. Jesus. It's very sweet though. Thank you. Ah, dear. There we go. Jason, doing good. Just trying to play New Vegas again. Oh, I hope New Vegas is going good. I like New Vegas. I played that one. Ah, dear. Poor AI. No one thinks about their feelings. It's true. How did you get such a high definition download of it? Are you impressed? You impressed with my high definition download? Look at that. Do you want me to zoom you in on a bit that I think is particularly suspicious? There's a few bits. First of all. Look at the celery. Look at that. It's one piece. It's all merged together. The celery is just like a brick wall of celery. Like, what is this? Also, the jelly is warping into the sausage here, which is disgusting. Like, it looks like it's giving birth to like a meaty thing that's like turning into a sausage. Over here as well, if you look at this part of sausages and the fork just disappears. The fork has become sausage. This sausage is like weirdly going in here, and then there's this massive sausage there that just disappears into something. Oh my god. Yeah, it's the fork is weird, the sausages over here are weird, the wall of celery, like why is it like that? Yeah, there you go. If you hadn't seen it, now you have. So it does seem like the art category is not AI because it is quite literally just a Bob Ross painting with a frame around it. But the food and drink one, there's something not right there. Literally, you have a whole art category. Commission your artists. Wild. Oh dear, absolutely wild. Blech. Oh dear, can't tell if they're carrots or twiggy sticks. It's talking me next. Oh nice. Fond of my sausage carrots. Jelly and sausage together sounds grim. It kind of does. Fork is the only one I have my doubts. It's just the wrong way it goes onto the sausages. From a distance, it's not that bad. The celery is. I stand by. The celery looks weird as hell. It's just all merged together. Like that's not what celery looks like. Also the fork, yeah, going into the sausages is weird. You have like a whole site full of artists. Commission one of the artists. Like literally, it wouldn't even cost you that much. A still image like that, you're gonna, like, it would not be an expensive commission. Just putting it out there. Like, you know, you could even, if you don't want to pay someone, Twitch, you can have this idea for free, Twitch. If you don't want to pay someone for it, run a competition, and the winner will be credited as the artist that made the category thing. Literally. I know that it's not good to pay artists in exposure and stuff, but like, better that than like just pretending you don't have any artists that could do this for you on your website. Like literally, just do a competition where it's like, hey, we are wanting some new icons for the different categories, specifically beauty and makeup, food and drink, makers and crafting, arts, music. You know, we want to make some new icons, and we're going to do a community competition where we'll pick a winner in each category, and they will be credited with the category, and you will have the art. There you go. I think most Twitch artists would jump on that because it is credit on a category that they stream in, kind of thing, you know? You could just do that. Oh dear. I feel like a lot of people would be more down than than that. That'd be nice. Be fun. Create a competition on that'd be fun. I feel like they missed out on that, honestly. That could have been really, really fun. Oh, I'm sure there's like more to think about than what I'm thinking about, of course. Like, things are generally more complicated than I see them as just a streamer, but like, I don't know. I just feel like something like that would have been really nice. I'd love to see more stuff like that in general. Ah, dear. Reinforced celery is just weird and shouldn't be eaten. I mean, yeah, that's fair. There's so many amazing food photographers. Also, so true. So true. Sorry, that's food. I don't think that it is. The size is showing. My eyes can't see those. The celery does look like it's split due to say, ah, I see. So it doesn't to me. But maybe it's because I've seen. Maybe I've got like the inside it, like the information where I'm like, because I've seen it, I'm like, I can't unsee it. My brain is just like, weird celery. Weird celery. Oh dear. There you go. This bit doesn't need quite so much detail because it's going to be folding over the edge predominantly, so I'm just kind of trying to get it in. Trying to get it in while it's drying and such, and then think about it later. Yeah, I do think I will say, in a serious note, I do think it's disappointing. Not surprising, but disappointing. When Twitch has so many amazing artists in its categories and such that could have done something really, really cool with it, to see them rely on AI instead does feel like a bit of a kick in the teeth to its own community, which is a shame. I don't think there's any reason to kick your community like that, especially since AI does normally steal from other artists. It's not just a kick by not commissioning an artist, it's also a kick by valuing stolen art over the people that are here making it day in, day out. It is, yeah, a bit of a kick in the teeth, which is why people are upset about it. Like, if you see people upset about it online, there was no reason to do this. There was no reason, and it is a shame. Oh dear. I do think I probably want a bit of. I might actually, yeah, fade it to a bit darker color at the bottom. That's a bit too wet. If you dried again already, I swear to God, this goddamn paint. Already dried again. I'm not using as much as the blue because I don't need as much of the blue, but it does mean it's fading. It's going very quickly. Oh dear. Yeah, more like that. Because it's gonna be fold over at that point anyway. So I'm just kind of painting extra skin there really quickly. Oh dear. Never request work for free. Oh dear. The busy working that painting is going so well. Hey, I'm glad the painting is going. Oh, okay. That's very kind of you. Thank you. So I thought your painting was going well. I was like, I'm glad your painting is going well. GG's. That's very kind of you. Yeah, it would be true. It'd be the entire category, I suppose. Pax exposure here is worth saying. Well, that's why I said, like, normally I would never encourage, like, what I think I specifically said was, I would normally never say, do art for an exposure, but if you're an artist on Twitch and you make the thing for the art category, and it's up there with the category for, like, millions of people to see, maybe then running that as a competition is, like, I feel like I would go for that in a heartbeat, because that's a level of exposure where it's like, yeah, that would be pretty insane, actually. Dear. But normally I'd fully be like, yeah, no, don't do anything for exposure, get paid for the hard work that you do. I feel like this is the outskirts of, like, in this particular case, yeah. Simply because it puts it on such a huge stage. Oh dear. I feel like celery sausages and jelly is a combination that you'd be suggesting people try. You act like I have terrible taste in food. What do you mean? What are you trying to say? Huh? The worst food that I've eaten on this stream so far has all been picked by you guys. And then you want to tell me that I have bad taste in food? When you guys have made me eat some, like, what have you guys made me eat, for example? A pizza with fish, pineapple, pickles, and something else that was also gross. Ah, dear. It's nutrient. Oh yeah. I think this is just like the like fringe example. It's why I prefaced it by saying I would never normally say do it for exposure, because this is like the outlier example, if that makes sense. Yeah. Oh dear. Ooh. Get that blended into there. So I've gone silent again. It's because I'm just like blendy, blend it all in, blend it all in. There we go. Even though you won't really see this bit, I still want to make it look nice. I mean, you'll see a little bit of it poking over the edge. And then okay. I'm pretty heckin' pleased with that, to be honest. That's pretty solid skin. I'm pretty happy. And that's predominantly dried, by the way, as well. So like, that's not even gonna change when it dries. That is predominantly dried. Also, Crash Balls! Good morning, how you doing? Welcome on in. They're gonna be no. Did I miss the Twitch new pictures and categories? Yeah. One of them is for sure. This one. The art one is not. It is a Bob Ross painting with a photographed frame. So it's a bit hit and miss depending on whether they are or not. Not all of them are, because that one is literally like you could see it's a Bob Ross. But other ones are. So some yes, some no is the answer. It's a bit of an up in the air answer, but some yes, some no is the answer. Oh dear. Cheeseburger pizza is tasty. Bleh. I guess actually it's alright. Probably a real one is probably okay. The fake one I had. Whole community make them for you. Yeah. The illustrative place for artist stream. Yeah, that's basically what we've been talking about. It's like, it's such a shame because of the art community here. And there were many things they could have done instead, I think, that would have been much better for the art community that they fostered here, but I am not Twitch. I cannot see inside their machinations. Alright, get that down there. I don't know why I'm using the big brush. This would have been easier with the smaller brush. And here we are. Here we are, doing it again. Okay. Dear Marmite Jaffa Cakes, Rustler's Burgers, Twiglets. Those are all good, except for Rustler's Burgers. I know Rustler's Burgers aren't good. I'm not out here saying Rustler's Burgers are delicious outside of a meme. I know they're not good. However, I will continue to eat them sometimes. Dear. Twitch event the art community challenge? Impossible. Hell yeah. Also, hi Shifty. I'm really proud of myself. I'm really pleased with how this looks. I think this looks pretty hecking good. And I'm really pleased. Oh my god. I was so nervous about making this piece before this, like, I started doing all the fan arts, because it's one of the ones I've been solid on since the very beginning that I wanted to do. And, yeah. I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. It's gone the way I wanted it to go. Having art joy here today. Absolute art joy. Oh dear. And then there we go. Also, I love that I just painted that and I can already lean on it. And there's like, yeah, that's the fabric paint. Instant drying. Kind of terrifying, honestly. Like, how does it dry so quick? I don't know. But it really do be. I'm not saying well done. Thank you. This is nice. It's going to be not 100% painted. No, but the predominantly. So normally we do predominantly like applique and embroidery. This one is predominantly painted. What we're going to do is we're going to paint the horns and the face and the skin, obviously. And then we're going to do loads of... So actually, let me show you the reference. Do you want to see the reference that I'm working from? I have it on this screen, I think, right? Yeah, here it is. This is the reference that I'm working from. So the crown and all of the sparkly bits is going to be 3D applique. So the skin, the hair, the horns will be painted. All the stuff up here is going to be appliqued, and we're going to make the flowers for it and stuff like that. So yes. That's the vibe. So a lot of painting because it fits, it suits, you know, Mcroft is a body painter. I wanted the body to be painted. But yes, the headpiece I will do 3D. Oh dear. Is this a particular character? I actually don't know, because I didn't see Mcroft make this one live. It's one of their ones they've had for a minute. I don't know if this might actually just be an original character at this point. I'm not sure. It is the one that they like have as their profile picture often, or like that. So I'm not sure. I'd have to double check. It's the one I associate with them the most, which is why it's the one that I've picked. I also instantly was like, I want to make all the flowers, which also helps. Like, it helps when you see a piece and you're like, I'm inspired by this. Yes. Get that inspiration flowing. Okay, so one thing I am missing at this stage is gold, which I want to put a little bit of on the face. Not too much, but like a little bit. I also need to do some of the details around the skin and such, but no, we're getting there. We're getting there. And then just... There we go. Yeah. I was gonna do them black and not blue, but I'm actually kind of vibing with the blue. It's a different vibe, but I quite like it. Wasn't what I was gonna do at all, but I kind of like it. I don't know. I feel like the blue kind of works. Oh dear. I won a figure in a crane game earlier. Pure skill. Hell yeah, Shifty. What was it? It was a freezer fig. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. One of my favorite villains. I prefer the final form. I got the first form, but it's still really cool. That is still really cool, Shifty. GG's on the heckin' win. All right. I'll do the line across the face, because I can actually still see it. There we go. Like, I'm getting nervous doing this on a flat painted piece. I cannot imagine how someone does this on their face, on a curved surface. Heckin' wild. There we go. And then how was my sketch? It was okay to there, like, oh yeah, I see it. To there. Ooh. There we go. And then I would just like to neaten up a couple bits before we go to adding the gold. One of them being this. And on the other side as well. That come in a little bit earlier. And then we have like, I'm gonna have to mix this I think with some white. But there's like this bit here at the bottom. There we go. Which is like, you can see where they've got their eyes slightly open. Which is just here. I would like maybe a little tiny dab of blue in it. Like so, and then on this side as well do the same sort of thing. It's just to go very much in there with a little bit of white. Put that there. Oh! And then tiniest bit of blue. And just cross that over. There you go. Yes, a little bit like that. Maybe a little bit more as well. Just a tiny bit there. To add a little shine. Sorry as well, I'm probably ignoring chat again and I apologise. I'm big concentrate. Yeah. And then the eyes, I don't think I do want any shine there. Maybe a little bit on the eyebrow actually. Like there and there. There's like a little bit. And then just fill that in a little bit more near the end. There you go. Okay. I think the colours I currently have on, that's about what I wanted. We still need gold and a few other bits and bobs, but like, it's a good heckin' start. That's a good heckin' start. I like that. Also, Rob, have a lovely, lovely look. Take care of yourself. Oh dear, popped in. Oh, did you? I wish to see your prizes. That's isopod. That's very close isopod. Oh, that's really cool. Wait. Hey. Oh, wrong thing. Heckin' GG Shifty. Heckin' GG's. Very heckin' cool. That's a very heckin' cool figure. Sick. Sick. Hell yeah. Ah, dear. Oh. In Lovey's question, I'd say I'd go aesthetics over accuracy. I know not everyone feels the same way though, but I'm like, if it works together and makes like a cohesive looking picture, I think that's more fun, personally. Also, I need to do the hair, I just realized. I was like, oh yeah, that's all the blue. Hair. Hair. We actually have the hair to do, which is all this part back here. So it's not quite, but we're getting there. There should also be like wisps. Should I do, maybe before we do that though, continue working on the skin? Maybe, also I've actually only used like a few of these. I have not used the vast majority of the colors that I pulled out. Is this gold? Or is that deep ochre? One of these is gold. And I want the gold. So I want the sparkle in it. Yeah, pale gold, that's the one. It's got a little sparkle in it, which is kind of perfect for what I want it for. All right. Let's. Oh, is that some egg? Thank you for some egg, Crash. How you doing? I hope that the scarf is going good. We are currently making fan art again. Back at it again with more fan art. We are doing like a little bit more realism though than I normally do. So this is a little out of my ballpark for most of my art. It's not something I've never done before. Again, I did do live drawing. I did live drawing for 2 years. So I've done realism before. It's just normally not what I do. Oh dear, alright. But I am actually really pleased with how this is looking, so you know what, maybe I'll do it more often. Probably not. Probably not though, because I don't know that I enjoy it to the same degree as I enjoy like the more cartoony stuff that we do, to be honest. I do like the cartoony stuff we do. I think I also need some gold right underneath. As in like under here. There we go. Yeah, and then I might want to put like a little bit of gold just in the center here. Yeah, okay, good. I think this works. And then we have the other side, do the same thing. Hell yeah. And then put a little bit in there. And then around the outside. Like so. And then I wanna get some of it just kind of in there. Just like as a base color almost. So in some of the areas of highlight, I'm just gonna very lightly brush in a little bit of gold. It'll also add some sparkle, which is nice. We love a little extra sparkle. Thank you for the consensus. Yeah, that's the consensus so far. Yeah, I think it's like a... I get what... I understand there are some people that are very, very like, it's got to be the same. And I get that. I do get that. But I'm also like, I think personally, online especially, from an aesthetic perspective, it's like, I feel like that's what people will look at more. There we go. And then a little bit here. A little bit over the ear, maybe. There we go. So I've got my reference over there, so I'm just like peeping it every now and again. Like my one is not spot on to the reference, but yeah, oh dear. Suit and acquired. Suitcase acquired. I was gonna say, you got a suit? A suit for Twitchcon? Oh my gosh. I would have been down. Hell yeah. I can't get a suit for Twitchcon this year, but another year. Hell yeah. Very heckin' fun. Although it might be a bit warm, I suppose, actually, if you're in a full suit, I suppose. Oh dear. Hell yeah. Scarf progress is slower than I would have liked due to kitten interruption. Hope to do a bunch this weekend. Oh, bless you. I hope the kitten is doing well. You know what? I think out of all of the interruptions, very fair. Very fair, very cute. The cuter the interruption, the harder it is to be mad at it. I think also a little bit across here would be good. Go. A little bit of gold. Yeah, maybe even a little bit more on the cheek, honestly. I was just starting it, so I don't want to go too hard, but actually... Get pretty bit harder than that. There we go. Yeah. I like that. I like that. Oh dear. Like, especially because it's not just A flat. Yeah, which is very fair. And have a lovely luck. Good luck with the art, lovey. I hope that it's going good. I hope it continues to go good for you as well. Hell yeah. Hand it down to 45 is not too shabby yet. I haven't tested if my blazer fits in there. Mine will wear it anyways with all running around I'm going to be doing. No, that's fair. Wait, do you actually have a suit for Twitchcon? Jealous. Why I say that, I'm happy with my TwitchCon outfits. We did make them on stream. It'd be a bit weird at this point to be like, oh, damn it. Like, we literally did a whole thing of making them. But still, a little jealous. A little jealous. One day. Convention suit. Oh dear. Alright, I need to do the long bits, which I don't want to do. The bits I'm nervous about. What if I just filled in the lips again? No, we need to do... a bit going across the top. Oh, this is going to be subtle, isn't it? Subtle. Very subtle. Okay. I might also have to redo the blue line, because it is hard not to go over the lines when I'm going a little thicker with it. That's okay, that's okay. Or I could just carefully brush it off, I suppose. There we go, and then... and then in there... Okay, actually, I'm pretty happy with that. I might, again, just re-emphasize a couple of the areas of the blue there, just because I've gone over them a little bit. Just like so. There we go. But I actually don't hate that. It kind of just makes it look like there's a little bit of highlight on it. It's kind of a vibe. That gold at the beginning is already dried, by the way. So quick. I'm really happy. Oh no, Blapple, it's gonna be warm, right? I think it's gonna be warm, but like, they've also got some storms leading up to it, so I guess we'll see. I'm gonna bring a coat, that's for sure. There we go, go to the big one. If you haven't met Blackwell before, and also they're doing a painting marathon tomorrow, so they're gonna be doing lots of painting. If you've been enjoying what we're doing here today on stream, you're probably gonna love what they're doing tomorrow, which is a ton of painting. Hell yeah, if you haven't gone and check them out, it's a great time, and also they are just a good friend and a lovely bean, a very talented artist. I think a lot of you would really enjoy it over there. You can definitely go send them some love. Oh yeah, and I need to do the V in the bottom, don't I? There we go. And then another one here. And then we do have a lot of like skin things to do, because this design has like a lot of like little cracks running through it and such. So we're not actually completely done. We've done very, very smooth skin so far because I've been like filling it in. But if we're gonna go for the details in a mo, which I think we're actually basically at that stage, we're gonna want to get all the little skin things in where like the little cracks going up and down the skin and such. morning? What the heck? What the heck? Oh, it was Saki! Saki, thank you so much for the hecking 15 months. How are you doing? We're doing some fabric painting today, which it's the bit that I was really nervous about when starting this whole fan art thing, was doing this one. But actually, so far, I've been kind of vibing. It's been pretty fun. It's been pretty fun. I hope you're doing well. Good morning. Thank you for the 15 months. Yeah, take care, Blackle. I hope the work goes really well for you. Ah, dear. So yeah, what we need to do is we need to put lots of little cracks in on the face, which I'm a bit nervous about, to be honest. Because I'm really pleased with how this looks so far, and I'm like, oh god, I really don't want to ruin it by putting anything in a weird order. But yeah, I'm also, though, I will say, very pleased with the blue background. I think that's working really well. Okay. Alright. So it's a mixture of like golds and blues, which I think I'm going to do by doing the golds first, and just sort of, that way when I do the blues on top, you'll see like some little speckles of gold coming through. Go. And also the gold's a little bit more forgiving than the blue is to start with, which is nice. Yeah, how are you doing, Saki? I hope things are going well. Saki is another person who's very, very, very good at art. You've got a lot of cool people here that are just very, very talented artists. Oh dear. I hope things are going good for you. I hope all the art is going really well as well. Oh dear. Yes, we'll get that in there. Doing good looks. Thank you! Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. This is the last one we're going to be doing before TwitchCon, because I don't think I'll have time to do another one, since they tend to take like around a week minimum. And we have 1 week till I'm leaving for TwitchCon. So this is kind of marking the end of our TwitchCon fan art stuff. I would have loved to have made more, but it is what it is. You know, I only have so much time, and due to like embroidery being kind of slow, you know, just a little bit slow, just a tiny little bit slow, I was kind of limited that I would only ever be able to make like a set amount. But I've made, the ones that I have made, I'm really, really pleased with. And I really hope the people that we give them to like them. I really hope that I get to see a lot of the people that I want to give them to, because that's another thing. I have to actually meet them. Which, at a big event like TwitchCon, I don't know, fingers crossed, like. Okay, get that in there. And yes, yes. Messenger! No, I gotta shout you out. It's very important. How dare you? How are you doing? I've been really enjoying. Before you lurk, Messenger, I've been very lurky for you recently, but I've been really, really enjoying all of your stuff, your Stardew stuff. It's been really, really lovely to just work in the background with your streams there. I hope you're doing well. Let me get the big shout out as well, because Messenger is one of my like favorite evening spots normally. There we go. Shout out, little. Hell yeah. So if you've not gone and checked them out before, definitely do. Can't wait to see who I can actually. Wait! Wait, are you actually going to TwitchCon? Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Oh, I was gonna say, like, I was lucky enough that I've been able to meet Messenger before, because I don't think they're going this year. You're going? Yippee! Messenger! Messenger! Oh dear, we have to meet up. I would love, love, love to see you. Hell yeah, I had no idea! Oh my god, I'm so out of the loop. How did I miss that? I'm lurking all the time. How the hell did I miss it? Oh dear. In fact, I was probably doing the, I've been talking about TwitchCon so much, I would have just assumed it was me talking about it again. Oh hell yeah. Oh dear. I keep telling you, Jelly, I was already going to Rotterdam, but I think I might buy a ticket. If you don't buy a ticket, Messenger, on 2 seconds. On Sunday, the 1st of June, myself and a couple of other people that aren't going to TwitchCon on the Sunday, so I'm going to TwitchCon on the Sunday, but a lot of people I know are not, and they're only doing the Saturday. At 11 AM on Sunday, the 1st of June, we're going for a little brunch outside of the convention for people that don't want to buy tickets. 2 seconds, I'll whack it on stream. Here it is. It's in the Discord stuff because brunch plans. 11 a.m. Sunday the 1st of June. It's called 30 milliliter coffee roasters. It gets good results as like a nice brunch place, and there's outdoor seating if people would prefer it. So we're gonna have like a little brunch and meet there because I know Starry Side Trinkets, who used to be Anime Boy Stars, they're only going on like the Saturday, so they might join us for the brunch on the Sunday and stuff. So people don't have to have a ticket for both days, and we can do that. Yeah, please do. I'm bringing mine one as well. I am also bringing a hubby to that one because I'm like, I might be alone for a while since I tend to get excited and go to places early. So I'm bringing my one too. Absolutely. Everyone go follow Messenger from Twitch. She's talking about, right? It's your goals. Which channel? Twitchcon EU chat. There's a Twitchcon EU chat channel, and I've also put it as an event, but there'll be more discussion and stuff in that channel overall. Yes. I wish I'd known about this. I only planned it on the 21st, 2 days ago. I'm sorry, Posh. I'm sorry. You'd still be more than welcome to the brunch if you wanted to come. I'm going to be heading to the convention after it, so like, if you wanted to meet there beforehand and then go to the convention, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, that's on me because it was taking me a while to plan it. So I only planned it 2 days ago. I knew that I wanted to do a brunch. That one I did know. I just didn't know exactly when we were going to do it and stuff like that, because I was waiting, to be fair, for like TwitchCon to release its meet and greets and all that kind of stuff, so I kind of knew when I needed to be free for, because they only released that a couple days ago themselves. Yeah. I can always ping everyone in the channel later though, for anyone who missed it. All the pings. I have 1,000 pings. People are like, Jelly, why are you pinging so much? Sorry. I have a lot to say. Oh dear. Alright, I'm pretty happy with the gold distribution there. I think that looks pretty cute. And now we need to go in with the black. Do we need to call ahead when we get to know how many people are coming? I am wondering that. I'm hoping we can just nab an outsource space and it should be fine. Yeah, in before brunch is bigger than TwitchCon. What I can do is, what I'll do is, I'll do a little post there and I can get like a raise of hands if you're planning to go. And if more than 8 people are going, I'll maybe give them a call and be like, hey. Dear, yeah. If it's like only a couple of us, I'm not gonna be too worried about it. But if there's like, yeah, more than 8, I'll be like, is it possible to reserve a table for 8? And get a little show of hands in the Discord later for sure. It does mean you guys are going to get pinged a couple times. I hope that's okay. Because I'll probably just ping everyone and be like, just to get an idea of numbers, who's planning to go to the brunch? Because yeah, if we have more than 8, I might need to be like, hey, we're here. We're here to fill up a space. Oh dear. What if they already ate? Well, they're going to be useless at the brunch, aren't they? If you've already eaten, nah, you'd still be more than welcome. I mean, brunches are mainly about chatting and vibing with people, and that's kind of what I wanted as well, since the convention center is very busy, and it can be difficult to have all the conversations you want to have while there. There you go. I like this. Yeah, honestly, Messenger, that might not be a bad call. I'll ping people later, and we'll see what the actual turnout is going to be like. Because we are Twitch streamers. I wouldn't be surprised if a few people decided to back out. Not in like a rude way, sorry, back out sounds really mean. As in, I expect there would be some people that are like, there's actually a panel that I want to go to then, or there's something else I'm having, you know, basically a double booked or have other plans and such. I wouldn't be surprised, especially since we left it kind of late. It'd also just be good to get a general idea for me. All right. Do a little bit more. And then we feel about the skin? I'm actually maybe done here. Maybe. Bear in mind that it's gonna get cut off about there. I think. I do need to put the gold across the band at the top. The skin itself, I'm kind of vibing with. It's not perfect, but I'm happy enough with it, I think. Also, you're working. No, you're fine. Good luck with work. I hope it goes good. Oh dear. But I'm here to bring C-tier comedy. You're doing a fantastic job. Oh dear. A fantastic job. Good morning. It's Jade! Jade, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to our fabric painting today. I hope you're doing good. We've been doing this. I've stuck my glue. Let's stop that. We've been doing this all morning so far for 3 hours. But I would say, I mean, the painting was the main bit that I wanted to get done on stream. We could always work on the flowers on like Monday or something like that, or I could maybe do it over the weekend, we'll see. But the painting was the bit that I really wanted to get done on stream because I feel like it's the most interesting part of this piece is this bit. The bit that I'm spending all of the time on. Also, these are like kind of stacked and layered. I'm not going to be stacking and layering them though, because I want to put those in with beads and stuff like that rather than with color. So the decorations are going to predominantly be beads. The only reason this one is not is because it goes directly across the face. Other than that, it would have been otherwise beads, the same as everything else. But yes, this one goes across the face. So I do need to put some base color on it first, and then we can add the beads. Oh dear, hydrate, we can do a hydrate as well. How goes it though? I hope everyone's doing good. I hope everyone doesn't mind us doing a little bit of a slightly different piece. Oh dear. It's also very slow. Thank you everyone for bearing with us as we slowly but surely build this up. Oh dear. I wasn't sure whether or not to put themselves in the art category for this one, because it definitely does feel like art, maybe a bit more, but it's on fabric is the thing. And I feel like fabric is such a particular medium for art. Like, mainly it's just that it dries insanely quickly, but it does influence a lot of the decisions, right? I was like, I probably should stay in makers and crafting. Also, eventually we will be beading and embroidering this and everything like that. Alright, get that into there. And I would maybe love to have a little bit of a blue in there, just to... I will put some threads around this again, especially if we're going to be adding beads on top of it, but like a little blue at the top would be kind of nice. Just to blend into some of the gold. Because blue and gold should make kind of a greeny colour, which I do think does appear quite often in gold. There we go. And the gold in here. And then here. And there we go. And get a little bit of that going across there. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Diana, good morning. How you doing? Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. We are currently fabric painting. Although we are just about to finish the face, I think, and move on to the hair. Getting all the hair back here in, and also like a lot of this sort of space in here. And then, or we could do the, no, we'll do that. Should we do the gold up here first, or the hair first? We do also have the horns. We're not close to finishing the paint yet. We have a lot of horns to do. The horns are going to be a mixture of the gold and the blue kind of running through. So we'll be using, honestly, we are using, how many colors? We're not using black. 4 colors for this whole piece. This whole piece is going to be 4 colors, but that's okay. I mean, they blend together really well, and I'm pretty happy with them. And I could add black. I'm thinking, though, maybe if we have any black in that, we do it in thread and just like, or maybe like even a very dark blue rather in thread. Because I think the blue actually kind of vibes. I don't know. I think it has like a kind of fun vibe to it, and I like it. I think it's fun and I like it, and I don't want to change it. All right. How are we going to do this? Horns first, headpiece first, or hair first? I'm thinking we do the headpiece, then the hair. I have a fluffy vibrating back. Oh, warmer pushing against my back. And one of my cats is purring. One of my cats is purring and snuggling against you. Aww. Hugs everyone. I'm back with my boyfriends. I hope it went good. Welcome on back. We are still, in fact, fabric painting. Fabric painting. We have a lot of this to do. This bit as well is similar to the piece of the head. Is like, I will be covering this in beads and sequins and sparkles, so you won't actually see as much as the base color, but just because it doesn't have anything else behind it, I should color it in, so that's what I'm doing. I'm coloring it in because I should color it in so that if any of it does show through for whatever reason, there's gold behind it. That's where we're at with this bit. It does mean I don't have to worry about it quite as much as some of the other bits, like the face. The face is going to be very visible. I'm glad we started with the face, to be honest, because that's taken a hell of a lot of pressure off of me to have that there. Oh dear. Alright. Scoot that around. And then I'm going to be going in a little bit with some of the blue. Go. I will do them all like that. All like that. Hell yeah. Oh dear. I got this very nice background fabric and you're not going to see bloody any of it. I think you'll see like a small section here and maybe a tiny section here. That's going to be it. I just thought that the colours in it would like contrast really nicely because it's like purples and blues and like a little cream in there, which is like very different to the colors of the body paint. I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna contrast really nicely, but not distract too much because it's a pretty simple background. I just don't think you're gonna see it. I think I've used this nice fabric for nothing. I'm still kind of glad that I did, because if you do see it, then you do still see a little bit of something cool, but whoops. Oh well, still learning, still learning. There we go. Very nice. I have to raid all of my gold beads. So most of my gold beads are actually packed away. Most, like all other colors of beads, I tend to have like pretty easy to grab because I've been using them a lot, especially for all of these pieces. However, gold beads and silver beads are the exception to the rule, and it's because I have them to one side because I want to use them for like the collector, and I also do just generally use gold and silver a lot more for cosplays than I do any other color, and so I have them like hidden away so that I don't accidentally dig into them too much. But for all of the gold headpiece and stuff like that and the beads around that, I probably will use some red beads too because I think it'll suit. But yeah, I'll need to actually find where I hoarded them all away. I've put them somewhere safe, which means it could be a while before I find them. Ah, dear. I'm back. I was like, oh, bless you. I hope you feel better soon. I'm sorry, Power. That's not fun at all. What the heck? At the end of the week as well? Have you told your migraine that it's a goddamn Friday and that's rude? How the hell? It's the heckin' end of the week. Illegal. Should be illegal. I mean, it should be illegal at any time. They're actually never fun. Would you believe it? But especially at the end of the week. On day 3, and at work soon, I've just been told I'm getting pulled in for... Oh, for God's sakes. Good luck, Power. I hope it goes as well as possible. Oh, dear. That's not fun words to hear, that's for sure. Oh, dear. Alright. In there. And then Go. Yeah, I like that. I think it's quite similar to the fabric that we have for making the other bits. Like the color is pretty close, I would say. So hopefully it should blend in nicely with the rest of it. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. You finished with decorating, Anna Shadow. GG's. The cat is hiding. She obviously. Oh no. I hope she comes around to it. I hope she comes around to it where she's been in it for a while and she's like, actually, it's all right in it. I hope. I hope. I'm sure a little bit of time and she'll get there. Oh, 4 to 8, and currently haven't held anything down, so I'm thinking this chat is gonna have a few breaks. Oh god. Oh god. Good heckin' luck. Good heckin' luck. Also, wow, that progress. Ah, thank you. Yeah, we've been steadily, slowly but surely chipping away, and I'm really, really pleased with how the face looks, which was the bit that I was most nervous about. So at this point, I'm kind of like riding off the high of the face looking kind of like what I wanted it to look like. And yeah, I mean, to be fair, I feel like in anything, the faces is going to be like the really hard bit. Is faces have a hell of a lot of detail, so I'm really, really happy that it's going in the direction I wanted. Oh dear. And there. And that there, get that there, get that there. Yeah, yeah. Oh dear. Wow, wow, wow. Episode 2, she's hiding in one of the bits and bobs I still need to move, but I'm just gonna give her a bit. Yeah, give her some time to acclimatise, chill, find her own way around, sniff everything, rub up on everything. Aww. Yeah, I'm sure she'll come round. I'm sure she'll come round. Ah, delighted face, beautiful, thank you. I again have a wonderful reference to work from, so I'm very lucky. The piece, 2 seconds, I can grab it to you on the other screen, but the reference, I have the picture up on my big monitor, so I have it blown up really large, but the reference I'm working from is one of their pictures, which looks like this. Yeah. So I've been very, very lucky. I have a fantastic reference image, which makes this a hell of a lot easier. Oh dear. Okay, you want a shout out for her because she's really bloody good. If you've not checked her out before, I can't do the big shout out because the big shout out would spoil the surprise. But if you want to check them out, incredibly talented artists on Twitch. Really, really good. Very cool bean. Yeah, they make beautiful, beautiful pieces. And yeah. A very talented artist. You want to follow. See them do it. They do it live as well. They do the whole thing live. So you can watch them from start to finish on a piece. And like we were talking about it earlier, but body painters in like the cosplay world for me, they are wild. They are wild, but also like the amount of endurance it takes to be a streamer who does full body paints on Twitch, I can't imagine. I genuinely can't imagine. Because like right now, for instance, I've been going for like, what? 3 hours, right? And I could be like, oh yeah, my back's a little tired. Oh, you know, let me just have a good stretch and, you know, like go have a little walk around, stand up, stuff like that. If you're a body paint artist, you are wearing the art you are making. And like, yeah, you can still do stretches and stuff like that, but like, you can't just leave it behind. You're wearing it. You have to finish it. Like, you gotta keep going, right? Like the amount of hecking endurance for people that do like full body paints on Twitch, especially like very complex ones and stuff like that take like 10 hours or something, because like I'm not joking, if you know, there's a few people here that we know, like Mcroft obviously is one of them, but like Andy Ray Cosplay is a really big example of another person who does huge pieces. Beauty and the Beats, who I think they are on a bit of a hiatus from full body ones, but they still do a lot of really big ones. You know, these are wild creators. I don't think they genuinely get enough credit outside of their communities with like just how intense that is to do regularly. Where like, what do you do? Like, what do you do when you're in the middle of it? Like, you're kind of just stuck there. Whereas I could get up and leave. I could just leave this till tomorrow and finish it then if I wanted to. But if you're doing a full body piece, it's like, well, Good luck! I think it's really impressive. Does a big shout out? Yes, the big shout out tells the person that you're shouting them out, which is why we've not been doing the big shout outs for any of the people we're making fan art for. It is simply because it would actually it would let them know. And we want to keep this as secret as possible. So yes, we're not doing any of the big shout outs for the people that we're making art for. Not because we don't think they're really cool or anything. I just would like it to ideally be a surprise. And it will basically give them a timestamp of when we've shouted them out. And it's like, So you could be like, oh, Jelly shouted me out on their stream 2 hours ago. Let me go have a look. And then they see me making them as I'm shouting them out. And it's like, yeah, that's a bit of a spoiler. A bit of a spoiler. Surprise doesn't work if you spill the beans. Yeah. And Nick, good morning. Welcome on in. Welcome to a fabric painting stream. Not something I do very often, because it's bloody difficult. I like embroidery, right? Where if I make a mistake, I can just unpick a thread. This is not that. This is not that. I am not a painter. And I don't normally do a painterly style. I also like cartoons. But I'm having a good time with this. I'm very pleased with how it's looking. I'm complaining an awful lot, but I'm very pleased. Oh dear. And yeah, also to be clear, the reason we're doing Mcroft is because Mcroft is the person who got me into fabric painting. Yep. So Mcroft was one of the judges at Amsterdam Twitchcon's cosplay contest in 2022, which is the one that I entered. And they were the judge that handled all the feedback for the contestants. So everyone who entered got feedback from Mcroft as one of the judges and they were the one who did that, right? So the feedback that I got from Mcroft was obviously like a lot of positive stuff as well, but like the critique kind of stuff was, you know, obviously I do a lot of high detail work and like a lot of beading and sequinning and stuff like that. But because the color and the fabric is also similar and there's no shading or highlight or anything like that, because of that, when you get on stage, you can't see any of it. Like all that high detail that you've done, like we can see it as judges, but like the people on stage can't necessarily see all of that detail. And a way that you can get around that would be by painting the fabric underneath and adding some shading underneath where you're putting a lot of the details and like, you know, detailing around that, adding some fabric paint. And then they gave me a few different ways that I could actually achieve that, either using machines or doing it by hand and stuff like that, depending on what my budget was and such. And they gave me some really good bloody advice, and I've been using that advice ever since. So, and it is good hecking advice. So, yeah. And it's meant that the pieces that I've made since then have popped so much better, that I've got a lot more confident with this sort of stuff, been able to expand, because like, I love needlework. I want to do needlework costumes. That's what I enjoy. So like having advice which could improve how my needlework looks is like pretty heckin' invaluable. Nice use of colours. Thank you, Cypress! Cypress, another very talented artist. Good morning, welcome on in. Cypress, have you ever done fabric painting before? Out of curiosity, Cypress does a lot of art, but I'm not sure if they've ever painted fabric before. If you ever want an art challenge, Cypress, I mean, not that I'm sure you are running out of art things to do anytime soon, but if you ever wanted an art challenge, fabric paint dries in about 1 minute. It dries near instantly, and it's like constantly like blend, damn you, blend. Oh dear. I mean, it's fine off of a piece like this because we are now just filling in like a lot of block colors, which is not really a big problem, but oh my god, it's just like, please blend, and just, yeah, it's fine if you're doing cartoony stuff, I suppose, where you don't want the colors to blend together, because like they're not gonna. They're not gonna. Like, unless you force them to blend, they ain't gonna. But like, if you want them to blend, fabric paints, please. Listen to me. Oh god. Something. Kimono, good morning. I'm here to tell you that there is a new crafty documentary on Netflix called Quilters. That inmates of the US players make quilts for charity. Oh, nice. Primarily foster kids. It's only half an hour long and it's quite good. Thank you, Komodo. Good luck on the rest of your day. I hope that it goes well. Thank you for the info drop. Hell yeah. Never even heard of fabric painting. Yeah, I do it for a lot of my embroideries, for like the backgrounds and stuff like that these days. So I actually do it quite often, but not normally on stream, because it's normally like background things, right? So like, you know, not the stuff like, when we get to stream, I'm normally doing like the embroideries and stuff like that. But like often I do it for still these. In fact, every single embroidery that we've made for people has got fabric painting in it. So all the fan art we've made includes fabric painting. It's just, yeah, it's like, it's normally a bit that I handle before stream and then iron it, because to affix fabric paint to the fabric, you have to iron it. So what I'll normally do is do the section which involves the fabric painting, and then iron it, and then go live, so that you guys have the piece ready to start being worked on, if that makes sense. And that's normally how I do it. Obviously this one's a little different because the main feature of it is the fabric painting. So it'd be a bit redundant to do that off stream. But yeah, for all the other ones, it's just been like the bit that I've done first. I could be using a bigger brush. I don't know why I'm using this tiny brush still. Lol, 1 minute. Yeah, it's like, what the heck? It's so rude. I painted on 3 shipping container before too. What type of paint do you use? These are just like standard UK fabric paints. Like they are the castle versions, the ones you see the most often. Just like standard fabric paint UK. Oh dear. Do you want to be honest? Do you want to make it super difficult for yourself? Try fabric paint. It dries instantly. Oh dear. Which is fine if you want to do a more cartoony style, but as soon as you want to blend anything. Yeah, I don't know why I was using that tiny brush, by the way. Sorry about that. That must have been very frustrating to watch. It was like, why is Jenny filling all this space in with the smallest brush? I don't know, I just wasn't really thinking. Oh dear. Pete, good morning. Welcome on in. 1 minute drying. 1 minute drying. Just instantly. Just bonk. It's why we worked when we were building up the face in such small areas. Like, building up very small bitty at a time. It's because it dries otherwise. So I'd like work on like 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter and then move on to the next centimeter. Again, these bits aren't quite so bad though, because these bits, you know, it's all one color. Since we're using the blue as a replacement for black in this piece. Which I wasn't gonna do. But then it just ended up looking really cool. I'm like, well, if it looks cool, who am I to fight it? I think the blue looks really good, so I'm gonna keep doing it. It's all right. We had no idea what you were doing with it, so I was like, this is fine. I'm just like filling in this whole space in 1 block color with the tiniest of brushes. It's a Friday, to be fair. It's a Friday. My brain is feeling the Friday feelings. Oh dear. The way the red and the blue of the skin is overlapped and blended looks dope as heck. Thank you, I'm really pleased with it actually. Again, I don't normally do more realism. I'm a silly little guy, not a realistic little guy. So yeah, this is not, but I have done, again, it's not my first rodeo, it's just been a while. I did do 2 years of life drawing at one point, and my favorite thing to do in life drawing was 1-line drawings, which has nothing to do with this, but that's fine. I will still life drawing. Oh dear. Maybe one day I take you down the route of single line drawings again. Oh dear, back to my roots. I still like that kind of art, to be fair. One of the ones I have the most fun doing. And you can do it with biros. You don't have to have any fancy art equipment. I am just gonna put a little red in this top bit here. Controversial. I'm gonna probably take it back to more blue. It'll make it kind of like a very dark brown. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'll fix that in a second. Or I could just think. It's dry. It's so stupid! Why are they drying so quickly? I just want a little bit of brown or something up there. Like a tiny little bit. Yeah. Because otherwise it's going to be very bulky blue. Which is fine. But I might want a little variance. especially up by the skin. Oh dear, the version of the one-line drawing is because you give up after the first stroke of the pencil. No, that's fine. I would also say it's like absolutely not for everyone, is it? It's one of those ones where it's like you'll probably love it or hate it. I personally, as soon as I was shown, it was like, this is one I'm gonna get attached to. I can tell this is like up my alley for what I already enjoy. And then it is, so like the first year of life drawing, we did like a lot of different mediums and like a lot of quick poses and stuff like that. And then the second year we started to like, I guess, kind of narrow down what we enjoyed more. And that's when we got to do some really unusual stuff because again, it was like more led by us, I suppose, rather than just led by the teacher. Like we were also leading the direction we wanted to go in. And that was really, really nice. I really enjoyed that bit. I really don't like chalks and charcoals. I can do them, but the feeling of them in my hands makes me want to die. I hate it. And you'd be like, oh, you'll get used to it if you do it for a while. Maybe you'll get used to it. I did it for 2 whole years and I never got used to the feeling of chalk in my hands or charcoal. Like, it upset me from the day I started it to the day I finished it. I still hated it. If you like chalks and charcoals and you enjoy it, like, honestly, power to you. I am heckin' impressed. Consider me a heckin' impressed bean, but it ain't for me. It ain't for me. The texture, I just find it truly upsetting. There we go. And then I think what I would like to do is just take a little bit of this red and mix it maybe in with the brown. And get some of that in here. Also, I apologize, I'm probably twisting this at points out of your vision. I will try and twist it back in again. I'm just fighting, you know? I'm just fighting. And then... okay, get that filled in with blue. And then we can get that a bit more brown around there. There we go. Just feather it up into the face a little bit more. There we go. And then we just need to make sure that's solid, because right now it is not. Oops, sorry. Bit of a bop from me there, that's my bad. And just drag it into there a little bit. There we go. Okay, yeah. That's about what I wanted. It's still blue, but there's like a lot of brown in there too, which I think looks really nice. Also, just gonna... sorry, the ears do not need to pop that much from the hair. Simply not necessary. There we go. They can blend in a little bit more. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yippee, we're getting there. I do need to put some streaks in there still as well, which I might do now even. Like so. What I would love to do is also do some threads that kind of match that vibes. And then a little tiny sliver of white on some of these I think would be good. Oh, my white's dried. Entirely it's dried. Ah, oh, sorry, I need to catch up on you guys, don't I? I'm behind. I've been hard concentrating too hard, I'm sorry. Let me catch up. The Jets drawings I did a while back still make me cringe. This is when I learn my brain to hand coordination with a weird tendency to go in separate directions when I'm not watching my hand. That's fair. Simple method I came, to extend my talents like elsewhere than drawing. That's very fair. That's fair. Like making teeth. Hell yeah. Alright, it's acrylic polymer. I did not use acrylic polymer before. It's oil. I use oil based with wash, but it's not meant to be put on. If I make a t-shirt, oh, I see. Maybe that's, yeah, I was gonna say the only thing I can think of, like the only eccentricity I can think with this is that it like needs to be ironed. Like all the ones here will need to be ironed, which, yeah, probably means it is whatever that is. I'm gonna get that in there. And then I probably should get some blue versions of that too. Which is basically just a little bit of the white into the blue, and then just brush them in. A little bit in there maybe. Yeah, I think so. I think so. A little something something where it feels a bit too stark next to it. Yeah. Maybe take some of this and just drag it down across there. I don't want it to start quite so high up, I think. There you go. Yeah, start a little lower down. That's cool. I like that. I like that. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh dear. It take a minute, but we're getting there. Oh dear. Don't you like that enough as a one like is appropriate as well? Hell yeah, one like drawing. Just one like drawing. Because I get on the, yeah, I like that. Oh dear. I just realised who the feedback was from, and yeah, they're cool. I don't think it's from you, Raid, but someone else Raid them. Probably, I mean, they're a very fantastic artist. I will say proud. Shh, don't tell them. Don't tell them. Secret between us. But yeah, they are very hecking cool. Mcroft is a very cool artist, and I was very lucky to receive proper feedback from them because, yeah, really useful stuff. It's good. Thank you. I'm very pleased with this. We just have to do the other side now. Oh dear, gonna lurk. You're fine, Diana. Enjoy your lurk. And Anxious, good morning. How goes it? Anxious, congratulations on all the art that you've been doing online. Hell yeah. I saw that you'd made like other people like remake art in your style kind of stuff, and it seems like it's going really well. So heckin' big GGs and all the online art stuffs. Hell yeah. Yeah, do not use iron. Yeah, the bad idea. That is how you start a fire. Yeah, whereas like all of the ones I've used have always been like, make sure that you iron it or it's gonna come straight off. And it's like, okay. Okay, if you say so, Fabric Paints, I shall iron you. I will say the ironing gets rid of all the tacky feeling, because right now this feels very, very like, there's like a stickiness to it. And then yeah, once you do the ironing, the stickiness goes away, which is nice. Yeah, I may need to get some more of this. Oh, I won't say I never. Ah, I see it. Thank you. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Oh dear. We've shouted them out like 5 times, so it's alright. I just can't do the big shout out because the big shout out will let them know. But I can do the small shout outs. To be fair, I will say at this point, I'm like, not that I didn't trust my community beforehand, because I did. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done these on stream at all. But I will say I have a renewed trust for my community for being really, really good at keeping all of these as a secret, because everyone's done really, really well. Like a lot of them are like people that I have a lot of shared community with, so I do appreciate everyone's collaboration here of not telling the people that I've made art for them. It's very heckin' kind of you. You've been very sweet, and I appreciate you all a lot, honestly. Honestly, I appreciate you so much, because like it would have been such a shame to like not be able to make any of these on stream. But yeah, everyone's been really, really, really chill about it. So massive, massive thank yous. Again, it's not that I didn't trust you, but you never quite know, do you? Like if someone accidentally doesn't get the memo or gets too excited and stuff like that. And I mean, again, it wouldn't be like the end of the world or anything. It's just nice to have it as a surprise. Oh dear. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh dear. Oh, that's red! I appreciate it as I completely dip into the wrong colour. About to paint with red paint. And just brush this into there a little bit. Yeah, yeah. There we go. How are you doing on time? We're 3.5. Okay. Like, I'm just wondering as far as like, I mean, it's gonna dry instantly. I'm wondering whether or not we iron halfway through, or if we just keep going. So ironing affixes all the paint that we've done. If I'm building up a lot of paint, it's normally worth it, because the more paint you build up, the more tacky it becomes, and the more you'll have to like iron a bit slower, because if you go in with like the high heat immediately, it will stick. It will stick. I mean, you should also put something between the iron and your artwork. Like, I always use a piece of paper or something, but even if you do that, if you do it too many thick layers, you can start to stick to the paper. Like, once you get past that initial stage, it's fine, and you can just turn the iron up like a little bit over time. But it's that first bit, right? Oh, that's a lot of red, actually. Oh, there we go. There you go. Kind of balance that with a little bit of the blue. Yeah, I like that. And then, yeah, so I'm just... It might be worth, I don't know. I guess technically we're not going over the same areas a lot because we're going to be doing the horns next, which is a separate bit. Oh dear, there also is a part of me that's like, I want to take advantage of being a, not a body painter, and take like a proper break and stretch and such after doing the face. Just because it's like, kind of complicated. Get the ear a little bit more invisible on that side. It was a bit too out there. I'll think about it. I'll see how I'm feeling after the hair's done. Oh dear. Because we could stop there, or we could take a break and keep going. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Honestly, I think it's the, what do you call it? Anxious fatigue? You know when you've been anxious about something, and then you do the thing, and it's like, oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but you still feel like keeling over, because like, you've been anxious for so long. Me today. And then... Okay, I'm gonna say that we iron this, to be honest, actually. No, we're gonna iron this. We're gonna iron this at the midway point. Oh, the only problem is if I iron it, it's gonna get... Oh, no, maybe we shouldn't iron it. If I iron it, it's gonna get rid of the line here, because this is a heat disappearing pen. Oh, but I really want to fix the paint. No, decisions. I mean, I can redraw it, of course I can. It is a pain in the ass to redraw it in exactly the same place it was before, though. I'm gonna make something for lunch, and then I will either write more resumes or do an hour of studying. Eeny meeny. Oh, it wasn't that bad to get it done. Yeah, well, yeah, it wasn't that bad. Like, I feel like it went pretty good. I actually really like it. I'm actually super pleased with it. I'm just fatigued. Oh dear. Oh, thank you for the luck. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One of these days. It's true, it's true. I feel like with job applications, it's not even you most of the time. It's just, you know, not so many jobs, lots of applicants. Yeah. Ooh. We don't want as much on this side. And then like so. Is that about the level I want? I'm gonna have to paint the behind this in black, aren't I? Can you see this? Look at this. Because I only did one layer. I put my hand behind it. You see that? I have to paint the back black. I'm gonna have to paint the back black. God damn it. Oh dear. Sometimes it do be like that. Hecking fabric paint. Oh dear. It's because I'm doing it really lightly. I'm not trying to fill it in too much. We can do that. We can do that. Oh gosh. I'll do that at the end though. Once I've like done everything, I'll paint the entire back of it black. Or I'll back it onto black fabric. Actually, that would probably be a lot more sensitive, wouldn't it? Or sensible. If I just backed it onto black fabric. I could paint the entire back black, or I could just back it on something. Nah, I'll just back it on something. Actually, it's going to be backed on something anyway, because it's going to be backed on a board. So I guess it'll be fine. I guess we can start the horns. I guess we can start them. I'm in an hour, to be honest, because I do feel kind of tired. We did do an 8-hour stream yesterday as well, which probably didn't help. Should we do Discord art share? We're going to do a Discord art share, I think, and then we'll go from there. Because honestly, I know it's stupid. I know it's stupid, but I'm like, ooh, maybe I'm just feeling a little bit tired, and I don't really want to keep going if I'm feeling too tired. Oh dear. All right, let's have a little look, see if anyone's posted. Oh, we have all of the... Oh, we have so much to show you, actually. Okay, 2 seconds. If you're new here and you haven't been in this stream before, at the end of streams, we like to do a Discord art share where we have a little look at what the community's been making, because often the community is making alongside us. I do know it's quite a short stream. We've done a few short streams this week. I'm very sorry about that. I'll try and plan some slightly longer ones for next week. It's mainly just that I'm tired, to be honest. Although, again, we did do a long one yesterday. We have from Lovey some hecking cool isopods, and we have a lot of them right before Pride Month as well. Look at this bean. And then starting to prepare a fourth wall collection of isopod. Look at them all. They're so cute. The heckin', I love the rolly one. The heckin' isopods. They're so heckin' cute. These are real morphs, the rubber ducky clown, orange powder, dairy cow, magic potion, normal ballad, and cherry blossom. And then we have trans isopod. Very heckin' cute. Look at the little guy. Bisexual isopod. Very heck. I love the pride isopods. Pride isopods. Oh my god, wait 2 seconds. They all require all of the heckin' hearts. All the heckin' hearts. I love them. They are so cute. Do we have our pride emotes in the Discord? Yes, we heckin' do. Hell yeah. They are adorable. And I love them. They're so heckin' cute. Hell yeah, Lovey. And if you haven't checked out Lovey before, very talented artist on Twitch. You can go check out their stuff while live. Hell yeah. And then earlier we had Saki pop by. I mentioned at the time that Saki was a very, very talented artist, and they make a lot of really fantastic repeating patterns. Now, if you've never tried this before, it might not seem like super difficult or anything like that, but this is like a hecking art form. It is so hard. Oh, no, do we not have the Saki one still? Damn it, me! Make the hecking Saki shout out. It's been 10 years. But yeah, making repetitive patterns like this is not hecking easy. And look how detailed they are. And this is another thing that Saki actually does while live on stream as well. So you can literally watch them doing stuff like this. And it's really, really hecking cool. Really hecking cool. Just absolutely gorgeous. Abso-heckin' looking absolutely gorgeous. And it's really, really interesting to watch it being done live just because it is a little different and it is like a different thought process when it comes to designing, which I think is nice. Also, some simple stuff you did yesterday. Anxious, the pats and the cuddles. Hell yeah, Anxious. Very hecking cute. Anxious has been on a hecking roll with art recently. Hell yeah. It's not finished, just the base colors because I still need texture in the design. You're doing more? And it's already gorgeous, don't get me wrong. Fair enough though, fair enough. I'll take more texture, I'm not gonna say no. Hell yeah, Anxious. GG's on all of the art. GG's on being so hecking productive. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh dear, why do I have so many Oh, and when we can, we like to finish Discord art share with some heckin' pets and animals. And look who we have from Jade. They're so distinguished. Like, so distinguished. This is not the first time we've seen this bean, but like, they're such a good pose for the camera. They're like so good at it. Like they have the perfect face every single time. Buster, yeah. Buster is so good at posing for the camera. They always have such a distinguished face in every single picture. Hell yeah. A very, very hecking cute bean. Thank you so much for sharing. All right. Let me have a little look. Because I'm thinking we're gonna probably raid out there. I'm sorry for the small stream, just a little stream. I'm feeling kind of exhausted, honestly. Small things. I'm feeling kind of exhausted. Oh, but positive. That means we can raid into Clen, who might have an announcement when we raid in. That I also might be announcing something a little bit later. 2 seconds. Where's Clen gone? Is Clen still live? They better be. They better be. Yes, they are. Good. We're gonna raid into Clen because we have, Clen has a bit of an announcement, but I also have a bit of an announcement alongside Clen. So we can raid in there and then you can all have a little precursor to the announcement because I will post it in the Discord later. I will whack it there. But since we'll do that, understandable. Sometimes you just have those days where it's like, I'm tired, I'm sleepy, I'm gonna go get a good sleep, I think. But yeah. Oh, Dale's a Mistress, welcome on in right at the end, but I hope you're doing really well. We're going to be raiding you all over to Clen because Clen has announcements and we can force the announcements out of Clen. I'm not actually, they've already said it on their stream. I just haven't said it to you guys. They've already said it. I just need to catch up, so I'll hopefully be posting something in the Discord about it a little bit later. That being said, that's where we got to today. I'm really, really pleased with that. Like, incredibly pleased with that. I didn't think it would go this well, and I really, really like how this is looking. I might work on the horns off stream and just get those done so that when we come back in, we can make the 3D flowers. And I think that'll be our plan for next week. Make the 3D flowers, do all the, beading and sparkly detail, and then that's us done. That's us done, and then we're going to Twitchcon, so we have to be done. All right, grab a raid call, everyone, just so you have, a nice way of sending some hype, and I am going to send you over to Clen. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. Take care and have a lovely weekend as well. Enjoy yourself. I hope that it goes good.